Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel, and this is a telecast in the video scope for the Retro World Order. This channel is seeing a brand split. Me and Brian are taking over, and our nemesis is the D-Men World Order. DWO, the small D-Men. Me, Brian, and whoever else wants to join us. And today we're going to be playing College Slam, playing through a tournament. We're both going to choose two teams and play through a 16-team bracket, so it should be fun today.
And speaking after brackets,
Brian's got a lot to say about the brackets, but first of all, the Retro World Order. We can't move forward like we've been doing on the channel. Everyone's had their chance. Lumberjack Cracks, Green Magic, DPS, Troy, even Slapshot Sean. The channel is not where it needs to be. So me and Brian have to take over and make this channel what it's supposed to be. Is that right, Brian?
yeah.
So before we get into Brian's spiel, we're going to start this up. I might need to blow on this controller port. What's up, Stutter and Stick? Shallow Bay, Adam. First of all, we got Lumberjack Cracks. You've heard of the $1 Million Man. Well, Lumberjack Cracks is the Million Excuse Man. The Million Excuse Man. He hasn't streamed on the channel in months. Besides for the Blown Out Tecmo tournament. Thank you for doing that, by the way. But he started that stream off like trash. It looked horrible. It's unexcusable for Lumberjack Cracks. He knows better than that. We haven't seen him. We don't know what he's doing. How's it going, Adam? So hopefully he could take the DWO D-Men Tap World Order to the next level, but we'll see. Then you got Green Magic. It's really hard to say anything bad about Green Magic, but ultimately we gave him some technology. Granted, it was not the best, and he fell off. He couldn't get the technology going, couldn't get the stream going, and we haven't seen him around. So maybe we'll see him with the DWO, but the Retro World Order's taking over. Hey girls, stop fighting. Then you got DPS. DPS spends all his time playing Tecmo. Could showcase that he's the #1 player in the game right now. And what does he do? He disappears for the most part. No DPS. He's nowhere to be found on the channel. Could be making big moves, but he is gone. We don't even see him around. Hopefully one day we'll see Mort again, but I feel like it's going to be like him coming from the rafters. Just out of nowhere. Yeah, we're definitely making some roster changes. Slapshot Sean, we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I know he wants to be part of the D-Men World Order, but we're gonna let him choose. So next time you see Sean stream, we'll see what he wants to do. Overall, he's comfortable with those guys, but he has been pulling his weight on the channel, and we appreciate him for that. And I think Troy's automatically on the Retro World Order, but we'll see what he wants to do. All right, let's get into tournament time and enter our names. And I'll let Brian now talk about what he wants to talk about, because he's got a lot to say. He made this stream happen today.
This week happens to be the start of the tournament again, and once again, we have the first time in a long time we have Northwestern and Indiana in the Northwestern and Illinois in the Big Dance this year. and they're both in the.
Figure out what you want to watch.
They are both in the. They are both in the West region. They're playing Thursday, and this.
All right, we'll change that.
And to join and to publicize that this year it happens to be the second time we're gonna do this. The big bracket pool is back, ladies and gentlemen.
I heard you.
The big bracket pool is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's $20 per bracket. There you go. Tom, did you send the link to the group to join in?
Yes, in the description of the video there is a link to Brian's bracket. I know we're gonna change it in a second here. All right. What team do you want to be?
Let's go. You know what?
Get 2 teams.
You know what? I'm gonna go with U of I.
Already picked them.
Oh, you already picked that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with. Let's go. You know what? Let's go to Memphis. They're in the big dance this year. No.
So we're gonna get 2 more teams.
Yeah. So, yeah. If anyone wants to join in the description, the ESPN link is open and the bracket link is open. You have until if we don't get it done by Wednesday night, I'll extend it to Thursday morning at 11 a.m. right before tip-off for the bracket pool. And it's $20. You can send me anytime via Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. Last year, I got 29 people put up $20. Hopefully, this year in 2023, I hope we can get at least 30 people, which I can add another cash slot open to this year's bracket pool. We paid out top 5 last year at $580. Hopefully, when we get to the 30th person, we get 600 per. 600 to the pool. Top 6 pays. Even if we get to 40 people, which is doubtful, top 7 pays, and the first place prize goes up to $400.
I'm gonna name your second guy GAM for the Gambler.
Yep. So
you gotta show him what you're doing now. What you showed me on the phone.
Yep. Let's go Utah, please.
Utah?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna change you. We're gonna get into this tournament. We're finished with those 4 teams.
Okay.
You pooped.
Oh. Unfortunately, Wisconsin's not.
All right, looks like I'm playing the first game versus Florida State.
Right.
So I'm gonna be right back before we start this game, and we'll let Brian keep talking about his tournament picks and recruiting for the tournament. We'll be right back and start this.
All right, no problem. So this year's tournament, I would say it's pretty wide open this year. You got Alabama, who the leading scorer was actually. You know what? Let me get closer to the screen. We're going to take a look at the backboard for the. Hello there, Adam. How's it going? So we're talking about this year's tournament while we're waiting for Tom to get back. Alabama. The big question about Alabama is how can they recover from getting from their main scorer for this year? He was convicted late last year. But he didn't get charged, and now he's playing for the national title over there in Alabama. The other question is Bill Self kept coaching before the Big 12 tournament. Big 12 tournament this year, in the middle of the game, got a little medical disorder, and then losing to Texas in the Big 12 tournament. But just heard yesterday, Kansas comes back. And Bill Self comes back from the hospital. He'll be ready to go for the tournament. Final Four this year, in my opinion, is pretty wide open this year. This year's held in Houston, which is the home to the third 1 seed of the group, Houston. But they have a tough lineup against Texas. You have Indiana this year, and then you have a quiet Xavier team who's up to show up to the races. And then we got to the 4th division, the East Division, and in my opinion is the toughest of all 4 quadrants this year. You got Purdue, the Big Ten season and championship tournament winners, they get an automatic seat, so that means they got the 1 seed. You also have Marquette, who won the Big East tournament yesterday with Coach Shaka Smart, formerly of Texas and VCU. Go Rams, and they're in the dance this year. Then you have Tom Izzo, the 7 seed with Michigan State. Questionable about the Big Ten this year. I don't know why about the Big Ten this year. It's very, very questionable. I've been looking at the research in this season too. You got 1 good team in Purdue, and then you got 7 middling teams. Go Vols. Adam, I agree with you about Tennessee. They're facing off against Louisiana. Tennessee touted to be one of the best number ones, one of the best teams preseason before some kind of meltdown in the middle of the season. I can't explain what happened. And then we got Virginia.
All right, let's go. We got Illini versus Florida State.
Actually, we got Illini coming up Thursday night, actually, Tom. We got the Illini facing off against the Arkansas Razorbacks. And the winner of that match goes to play Kansas, most likely, unless we don't have another one of those darn UMBC comebacks again. Remember UMBC, Tom, or no?
No. Come on, girls, figure it out. Put something on she likes, too.
Do you remember UMBC a few years ago, Tom? It was 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
UMBC, the first 16-1 in history. They beat...
Come on, Aria.
Put
on something your sister likes.
They beat the first... They were the first one...
Sorry about this.
That's alright. Alright. I will talk more about it. It's Arkansas, Illinois. They're playing in let me get this right. I gotta run out these I gotta take a look at the entire tournament from my viewpoint. Actually, I got a lot of teams to look at. The first one we're going to look at is Arkansas, Illinois, which Tom's playing Illinois, so perfect segue. They're playing at Des Moines, Iowa. It's going to be 3:30 on Thursday on PTS. They're pretty balanced at this point. 8-9 matchups are pretty balanced, with the 9 being holding a slight win over the 8 seed. But Illinois with Terrence Shannon and Matthew Mayer, I kind of feel it's a little bit nerve-wracking at this point because they've been pretty good under Coach Brad Underwood. You got the good Illinois and then you got the bad Illinois. The good Illinois is when they beat Northwestern after hitting their climax, beating the likes of Iowa, beating the likes of Indiana and Purdue, and then they had an 18-point lead in the first half against Illinois. But then Illinois comes back and beat Northwestern at home. And then the very next game, you blow it and lose it by 12 against Ohio State. So I kind of feel Illinois is very, very kind of fine.
Small forward, small.
So he got all to win March Madness? Good question, Adam. I'm pretty torn between Kansas and Houston this year. Phi Slamma Jamma. I remember back in the years of Phi Slamma Jamma back in 1983. But the Final Four this year is also in Houston, so it could be an advantage to the Midwestern teams. But Kansas has been there last year. Bill Self comes back. I think you can find Kansas winning it all this year. Alabama's pretty good this year, but I have them in my Final Four. Alabama, and then I have also Kansas. And then Houston, Duke. That's my Final Four so far this year. So my Final Four, Houston, Kansas, Alabama, Duke. I think Duke has a clear path. I question about the skills of Zach Edey. If people see how Zach Edey plays, they're going to double, triple team him as the game progresses, and I can see Duke have the blood of John Shayer as the coach, and could have a chance to upset Purdue and get into the Final Four. That bracket on the lower region, the East region, definitely a crapshoot, in my opinion.
You tell them.
I'm looking at all the teams. I've been studying all the teams the last 24 hours. I've been doing. Once the brackets were released, when Tom sent me over here, I'm like, I gotta do all my research before then.
Yeah. Is it safe to say you can't get your mind off college basketball right now?
No. Once the calendar flips over to March, I'm ready to work already. Who's in, who's out, and then of course, this year when we did beat the experts with Tom. I remember.
Line early lead.
Yeah. So I was talking about when we get to March, it's nothing but college basketball for me, basically. And then the other most important part was when this year actually when I introduced to my favorite segment of Beat the Experts with Tom. I have a new app which I know about legalized sports gambling in Illinois. Tom nicknamed me the Gambler. And I got the new Caesars app. Oh boy, here we go.
There we go.
Caesars app. I have the Caesars app. I know about DraftKings. I know about that. I know about FanDuel. I know about BetMGM. But you can't bet Illinois games in Illinois for collegiate. For the professional teams, you can play money on the Blackhawks. You can play money on the Bulls, the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bears, but you can't do it on collegiate gambling. So if you want to do it, you have to go on site, I believe, from a couple sources.
It's good knowledge to have.
Mm-hmm. And this year I've been pretty good this year. I'm up a couple $100 this year so far. When March Madness starts, you will see Brian at Hooters. Oh no, Adam! When the tournament starts, I'll be at home or somewhere near what they call it. I'm thinking about getting close to the Rivers Casino over there, or down in Hammond or somewhere else. I'll be right near the sports I'm ready to load the cash.
Have you been to Hooters before?
Never.
Really?
There's one on 91st and Cicero. I've never been there before.
Oh, I've been there.
91st and Cicero in Oak Lawn.
I went on the Hooters tour of Chicago at one point.
Gotcha.
Good wings and ranch.
Mm-hmm.
You want to give it a shot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, College Slam on Sega Saturn is really enjoyable.
Yep.
I would say it is better than NBA Jam TE on the Saturn.
What about the present-day college games, like College 2K7, 2K8?
Oh, who cares about those? This is the game right here.
Mm-hmm.
Arcade college basketball.
Yep. Perfect time of year too, because of the fact that we're into that part of the season too. Some ask me when I'm gonna say Kansas in an early nutshell there, Adam. But I would not let you know. I will let you know on Discord who I pick finally. Today's more like a backbone research day for me and see how all the teams shape up. And then I build up from there on out. And if you want to know history, a good history for me, 2007, this guy called all four teams of the Final Four that year. Ohio State, Georgetown, Florida, UCLA. Got them all.
Man, that's really living in the past.
Yeah, 16 years ago. I cannot match what I did from 2007. 16 years looking up the research, cannot get the Final Four right. I've been getting 1 of 4, 2 of 4. but don't replicate 2007. And then, of course, my favorite year, that was, and then my other favorite year, 2018. My alma mater went to the Final Four for the first time under Sister Jean. I remember. Do you
Also,
remember?
the employer that fired me.
That's unlucky there.
That's unlucky. That's as unlucky as Loyola in the Final Four.
Yeah. I remember that run too. My favorite part was me jumping up and down like crazy. Remember that, Tom?
Oh yeah, those are fun days.
Remember this one?
Yeah. Is that a Clayton Custer 3-pointer?
No, jump shot. It was down 1, then he made it make it 63-62, and that was the final score. I still remember it quite well. That was the first double.
Illinois, hold on. You're really making them look bad with your jams. But don't get overconfident. The tide can turn very quickly. FSU, don't give up. Just keep taking the 2s. If they are there to be taken, stay within reach. Keep pushing, and anything can happen. All right, I'm going to go with the 2 best guys, I feel like, which were the point guard and the
College
center.
Slam for me. Yep, I say so too, Adam. I actually have a copy of it for the Game Boy. I shared it with Tom actually the other day.
He was going to go pick it up. I told him, forget it. We're playing on the Sega Saturn.
Yep, I remember the time I have I showed him the picture of the cartridge. Look clean condition. I actually have the manual, the box, and everything else with it too.
It's probably worth like $4. How much did you buy it for?
I bought it for, I can't remember. It was like in the $15, $20 range. But Game Boy games are rare. I would say maybe in the couple $100.
You have the box for it too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. It's rare to have all that.
Yep, I think it would be about 100, 200. K. Sanders.
His name is Brian K. Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a 3 for FSU.
Oh, we're getting caught up with that. Am I? It's one of the more like. So if any retro gamers are interested, remember the link's in the description to get into the pool. And if you want to give me the 20, you can do that. I have PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. Just direct message me, text me, whatever you want, and I'll send you the application, the link, the application.
Did you answer his question about the
Matt? Oh, which best man? 2003 man. I say 2004. You got Michael Vick on the cover. He compares myself to my quarterback.
Oh, you can't judge a game by its cover. It's like judging a book by its cover.
Right. But I gotta say, they're more in depth. You got Drew Brees at his prime, Tom Brady at his highest prime, Donovan McNabb.
This game is getting real physical.
Unfortunately, I lost. I do have. How do I say this? But for my opinion, I think Lamar Jackson's better than Michael Vick. I'm sorry, guys. and get traded. Okay, Brian, got it. All right, got the question.
This is a tie ball game.
51 tied at 51 with about a couple of minutes left. I remember we played this a few years ago at D-Men. About 4 years ago, and I was involved in it too. Let's see if anyone's interested. Let's see if the pool's getting bigger too. I like the pool. So far, we're at 21 players at $20 a piece. Oh, sorry, 21 players at $20 a piece. That's $420. Agree, man. Oh yeah, I agree with you. K. Sanders.
I can't hit a 3.
I like talking about.
No one hit those buttons.
So we're talking more about the bracket this year. Let's go. We're talking more about the Illinois side of the bracket. We're gonna look inside Northwestern. Their second trip to the tournament in history. First time. I take Vic over Lamar Jackson. Hey Adam, I'm a Ravens fan. Don't blame on me. And I gotta say Lamar's much better too, but the Ravens organization gotta pay the man. That's
They
like
don't want to pay him.
they don't want to pay him.
They,
They franchise tagged him recently. They franchise tagged him.
do you think Daniel Jones should be making more money than him?
Go ask David. He's been talking about it. Go ask David, Tom. He's the Giant fan I know. So we'll a couple more minutes left in the game. We'll talk about the other, and let's talk about upsets. I do see a 12-5 here, possibly.
Wow. Adam said he'll take Vic over Lamar Jackson.
I mentioned him already earlier. I'm a Ravens fan too.
Vic's got more of like a natural cannon arm than
Lamar
Jackson.
You
could argue that Lamar's a little bit better of a runner, maybe.
Yeah, he runs like back-to-back seasons, 1,000 yards running in the same season with 3,000 yards passing. That's impressive too. But he can't close out the season. The only problem, because we lost 5 last 6 in this season. Then the previous season we lost 8 straight and get kicked out of the playoff season. You know, I was ready for all the questions today, right, Tom?
You're ready.
Yep. We're talking about upsets here. I have Garnett here with the Illinois Arkansas. I have VCU over St. Mary's in that bracket too. That's my big upset. Got TCU. TCU can be a threat, but then you have Gonzaga with the mustache guy named Drew Timme. Who likes Drew Timme here in this crowd? One of my coworkers say he looks like the 40-year-old truck driver with that mustache.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Northwestern, the other Illinois school that made it to the tournament, and they're an impressive team. And I mentioned earlier in the stream.
All right, we'll get you.
Ever played Mantua 2002 on PS2? No. Nice to see you. Thank you very much. Ever played Man 2002 on PS2? No, not quite.
We'll see what we got.
And then you got Northwestern, Boise State. If Northwestern
the center on the line,
you got Texas Alabama, the SEC
we'll get you apple juice.
And they are in the bracket least. Yep, they are.
Aria, can you get her a pouch?
They are the Gridiron Masters. They are the 7, and they're playing against Penn State, who got into the tournament by finishing 2nd. They beat Illinois and they beat Indiana, ultimately losing to. Did you go to Purdue, or do you like Purdue a lot?
I do have a Purdue jersey that I wore quite often. I didn't go there.
Okay.
And I don't really necessarily care.
Right.
They're a Big Ten team, so
Big Ten.
They're local-ish.
I kind of sorry about calling it. I think I call it the Big Sus.
The Big Suspect, huh?
Yeah. Like I said, the winner of the division, the winner of the conference was Purdue, 13-5, and then you got a whole bunch of teams between 10 and 11 wins. That includes Illinois, Northwestern, Maryland, Indiana, Michigan State, Michigan. That huge, big lineup of 10 and 11 wins. And then you got some bottom feeders, Rutgers in there. You had like literally one good team, then you have 10 middle teams, and then 2 bad ones.
You got it.
Surprisingly, the bad team went to the semifinals, and that's Ohio State. Ohio State ultimately lose to Purdue in the semifinals, and then we beat Penn State in the finals after beating Illinois and Indiana. So I have Texas A&M against Texas. That's going to question me a little bit. I would maybe change my Final Four to Houston a little bit. I'm kind of worried about Texas A&M. They've been hot lately too. I get that too. If you played, which team is your favorite to play? K. Sanders. Oh, that's gonna be tough. I might play as the Ravens. Actually, I play Ravens all the time. Thank you, Thank you, Grid IMS, for that. No, honest, I don't know these current NFL players. Not a fan of them. I agree with you. K. Sanders. I would say I play the Ravens. I play Ravens all the time on Madden. Please don't. It's Adam said, Tom, please don't lose. so, so, so if you're gonna, so we got a couple more. So we got a couple.
Oh,
more,
what was that?
We got 4 players.
You gotta be kidding me.
So yeah.
All of a sudden he wants to shoot a layup.
Oh, we're going to overtime. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Anyway,
I play with switch players.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. The Madden game on PS2, I play with 03, 06, and 12. I think 12. That's a good point there too. The overtime.
Illinois, they have far too much time to operate. You need to step up your defense, possibly use a press and get in their faces to prevent them from taking easy shots. Yes, I couldn't stop it. You have to try to force them outside and make them take bad shots. That's for Florida State. A 3 is always tougher shot to make than try. So try not to give them anything easy from inside. Yeah, I tried to shoot the 3s, but it wasn't working. All right, I'm going to bring the point guard back now. Yeah, I'm going to bring the point guard back. And I think I'll bring in the small forward, even though I know he's smaller. The point guard's taller. So let's do this.
You can keep throwing the March Madness stuff as the stream progresses, you guys. I'm here until we finish this College Land 16 team tournament. So keep giving me the questions.
Keep firing. Keep clicking that link in the description if you want to sign up for Brian's big tourney. Do you do Zelle and all that stuff?
I do Zelle, I do PayPal, and I do Venmo.
Oh, we got some speed out of this point guard.
There we go. That's the price. That's the entry to get in. Last year, the winner was $250. I'm trying to build up this pool bigger than last year. So in my opinion, the best team to come out of that bracket, I would say. I'm still torn between Kansas, and I'm still torn between Kansas, and I'm still torn between UCLA and Gonzaga. They'll look a little more intense, but for right now, I think it's Kansas with Kansas winning it all, and so far the defending champs. The last time that the defending
computer has been useless.
Tom, your friend Brian's a really. Thank you, K. Sanders. This time of year shows up, March. This is my time to shine because I know everything about college basketball. I follow this since.
There we go. Take the lead.
There's the 3 by Tom. Make it 90-89. And of course, I remember my first year. Like I said, 2007 was a long time ago, but I called the Final Four that year. I actually have a lot of history about all the recent history about these teams. Which team shows up in the big dance for the first time? Northwestern showed 2017, and then all these upsets that I haven't seen in a while. We had 2 12s against two 15s. Went into the second round. Adam K. Sanders, ESPN2, all that stuff can be also on PS2.
Oh, I think I'm knocking off the defensive rust a little bit here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
There's overtime.
That now stretches to a 7-point lead with 46 left on the clock. That was a 3-possession game. Now back to a 2-possession game. 98-93, 42.2 left on the clock. And
You got a 35-second shot clock, huh?
yeah, I love a 35-second shot. Playing the clock out, that's a good idea. Oh man, that could have been a 3-possession game. 90. Now it's a 3-tie too. So we're back to a 1-possession game right now with 17 seconds left. Tom with the
oh, they didn't want to put it in.
Now they don't want to put it in. Now 14 seconds left, down 2 possessions. And it's probably going to be out of reach.
Oh, I should have been blocked.
3 points down now. Oh boy. What? 4 seconds left.
Sure what?
And
Fighting Illini.
By 3.
First win of the tournament.
197. No years later NFL games. No later years. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Any NFL Blitz tournament coming up? I don't know.
It
might be a Retro World Order tournament. Me and Brian taking over the channel. A Monday night spectacular.
Yep. And of course, this is my year to be a tournament guy too. I love doing well. 100. I have to play next year.
Oh, let's see what the next one is.
Oh, UConn. Okay,
there you go.
Me.
Here, this controller.
Okay, gotcha.
Brian's in. UConn versus NC State. Who you guys got?
Okay, how do I select it? I don't want it. Wait. Player select. I don't want it. How
up
do I
and down.
Okay, got it.
And then
where's up and down? Oh, here's up and down, right?
yeah, the only D-pad on the controller.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Good luck to Brian in this one.
Yeah, you can ask some questions while I'm gonna get into the game. If there are any college basketball questions, you can defer to me. I want to record 7.
Who you guys got? You got UConn or NC State? This is Brian's first tournament game. We have 2 teams each.
Attacks the basket. Cool shot.
You're not bad yet.
UConn's got a little Ray Allen action, but NC State looks like they're getting the better of Brian right now. Adam says he's going with UConn. The shooting guard on UConn is Ray Allen, who he's shooting with.
Oh, yeah. Ray Allen, one of the best shooting guards in the business.
Oh boy, Kay Sanders back on Echo.
Three in a row from Ray Allen. But...
Nice shot.
Thank you. I'm not out of it yet. Oh boy.
So yeah, my thinking with the brand split at the beginning of the video is You know, the channel has definitely lost steam since
The pandemic.
you know, well, that and since last year. You know, we had a good November, December 2021. And then last year we looked to step it up, and really we just kind of fell off. And that is me included with the streaming frequency, but I knew that was going to happen.
With the kids. I would say with
yeah.
the kids, in my opinion.
Because
so.
even this stream right now, it had to come to fruition from Brian's persistency, because it's tough to be, you know, parenting and doing the stream. But so far, so good. You know, we're giving it a shot today. But yeah, we need to challenge the other guys on the channel to come back and do something more than they're doing. Or else we're just gonna continue to be, you know, a once in a while type channel, which is fine, but I would like it to be more than that. You know, my vision has been for a while to have at least one stream a day of a retro sports game. You know, with what, 6 different guys contributing, I didn't think that would be a problem at all, but you know, not everyone shares that vision, and it's tougher for some to get motivated to get on the stream. So we'll see what comes of it. You know, we can still do a weekly stream if we want to, but for me it kind of has to be at my house and not at a bar anymore, just because of the situation
with the kids.
Yeah,
right.
So we'll see what happens, but that is the thinking. And I asked Brian if he wanted to be in the Retro World Order today. He said sure. And
I'll be okay with both sides, but like but mostly
gotta
here.
watch out for him.
But mostly here, though, you know.
Brian doesn't want to create the division. I get it.
I'm kind of famous by.
Have you been D-Man any of the times that they went?
Yes, I have actually. Like last time I visited was 2021, actually.
Oh, so it's been over a year.
Goes to 2 actually. There was last time I was there was like April with Sean guys.
No, you had 4 of them already today. We'll talk to Arya. I hear what you're saying, Gridiron Masters. It's too bad the streaming's not working out with the YouTube for you. Yeah, I saw that. I think that was the Madden one. And your videos have been, you know, unmonetized. Not that this channel pulls in anything substantial, but one of my visions too was to pull in enough revenue where the Retro Sports Gamer Championship would have a significant prize to give away, and we could recruit people from all these different games to compete in, you know, 4 or 5 different games.
Oh, okay, down 1.
Here, I got you this.
We're close. Down 1 at time. Not bad. Okay.
I'll eat them. So, no, it's not over copyright music. It's just with your guest streams. I wasn't trying to put any monetization on that. Just add some value to the channel, keep it active. But yeah, I would like
I'm gonna try
the channel to at least pull in $1,000 a year, which it's not even close to doing now. and then have a big tournament where we bring in a bunch of people that like to play these games.
Yep. This is the night this is the one I offer. If you,
So it looks like Brian's having a pretty good game. Second half, he's only down 3.
yeah.
Gives that baby some love. Well, she just spilled her chips all over the floor. Come on, Ivy.
Incredible!
I got 3.
You gonna eat them off the floor?
There we go, tie game. Here we go. We just
Put them back in.
go tennis.
Yeah, the baby here, she wants to tell me to get her a different snack every 5 minutes.
Oh.
Your life has been game, dev, stream, eat, sleep for the past year. Oof. Well, at least you got a tight schedule that's working for you. I hope it pays off with the game development you've been doing. My life has been more parenting, video game bus.
I've been working about every weekend, for a while, so I've been very busy with work. So
You've been working 7 days a week?
6 days a week. Well, 6 days a week, couple 5 days a week, but I've done a lot of weekend stuff too.
Overtime or?
Yeah, and involved in a couple other activities. And then now golf season coming up for me, I'm gonna get into the golf course too.
There we go.
Brian
likes to get his leisure in.
Yep, and my favorite part is I actually play up in. If I get in the area every once in a while, Tom, I do a little Indian Boundary, which is near.
Yeah. No, I know where it is. It's right here.
Yeah.
Adam asks, "How's the video game bus going?" It's going well. When I first started a year and a half ago, we had one party the first month. So for multiple months, at the end of last year, we got over 20 parties. And I was driving Lyft at the end of last year too to keep the income consistent. But so far this year, I have not driven any Lyft. It's been all video game bus, and I've pretty much it's consistent enough, and I'll ride the waves of when the parties get booked. No, you didn't. Let me look.
Incredible!
You definitely did. All right, Brian's going to carry this stream for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can take down NC State.
Oh boy, here we go. 52-51, down 1, 3 minutes left. I got lots of time. Shoot. Okay, down 3. That's not good. Oh, we got time. 2 minutes to go. Here we go. 2 minutes to go. Yes, there we go. 56 all. Oh, we took the lead with 95 seconds to go. Here we go, boys. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, Here we go. There we go. 1 point lead. This is why I love March. This is my favorite time of the year. Brackets go down every year. Ooh. I've been down this road before. 62, 61. Oh man. Just a jam. 63, 62. The same final score my alma mater. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, 69, 60. Ooh boy, we're getting close to one. Ooh. Oh, boy, 70. .6. This is getting
Incredible.
73, 72. Ooh, he's gonna come down to the buzzer. 2.4 to go. Up one. And I took one.
Oh, Brian pulls it off.
With 2.4 on the clock, I took the lead. Wow. That's why I love March. Right, Tom?
That's right. Brian feeling good. Riding a high.
One by a point.
Didn't even have to go to overtime either.
2.4 seconds, Tom. Got it.
Here we go.
Good,
UConn stays alive. He's in the Elite Eight. Here we go.
Now, if anyone asks me about, thank you, Adam. Now,
Good game. 8 threes?
Yeah.
Draining some?
Yep.
You know, Brian, he's a gambler. He's a three-point shooting man.
Mm-hmm. Who's gonna be next? I think so. Oh, it's gonna be you next, Virginia, Wisconsin.
Oh, here we go.
Virginia, the 2019 champions. Face off against Wisconsin, 2015
See what
runner-up.
Wisconsin's got. Ooh, not a lot of speed here. This is going to be rough. Illinois is better.
So,
Three-point shooting is also very bad. We'll go with the fastest guy.
any March Madness questions, you can go ahead. You want me to take a look at the next set of brackets? The next region, because we already talked about the West region with Illinois and Northwestern. Let's go to the Midwest region with number 1 Houston, because Houston, this year's Final Four, if Houston can get there, Houston's Final Four, college game always feel like sloppy seconds. Makes me mad.
See, this is one of those instances, though, at least on the Sega Saturn version, and honestly, the Super Nintendo version compared to NBA Jam TE, I don't think this game in particular got sloppy second treatments.
Mm-hmm.
There are alley-oops in this game, which are not in NBA Jam TE. There's also like some speed boosts you can do, which we haven't seen yet. I think it's maybe just double tap B. I don't really use it. I don't know, but you can do like a speed boost.
So let's go look at the, while we're playing the next one here, we'll talk about the Midwest region, which includes the number 1 seed here, Houston. Should they get to the Final Four, they're playing their home field. They have such a big home field advantage, trust me. because they're playing the Final Four in Houston, of all places. Energy Stadium, which is literally like 15 minutes away from the University of Houston. And I'm pretty expecting they're going to beat Northern Kentucky. The winner of that match goes to Iowa-Auburn, another classic Big Ten SEC match, which we have won earlier with Illinois-Arkansas. Now you got Iowa-Auburn. Iowa should pull on through, but Auburn, Bruce Pearl always scares me when he comes out to play. 2019, they made a Final Four run with Auburn, and that decided the 2019 bracket pool because I believe 2 retro gamers had a chance to take the entire pool right then and there on game 62. So,
but what Gridiron Masters is saying, I would agree with pretty much every other simulation basketball game. That most of them do have that feel. I would say some in the at least PlayStation era do have like a different feel than whatever the developer created for the NBA, so that's kind of nice. Like NCAA March Madness versus like NBA Shootout.
Yep.
But yeah, once you got into the PS2 era,
it's more of a simulation.
It does feel like the NBA one's just always a little bit better. You know, it's like less animations in the college basketball games.
Alright.
These guys are giants on Virginia.
Giants on Virginia. But Virginia, let's go to Virginia first. The Virginia is in the South Rack against Furman. David and I are known for picking huge upsets in the tournament, and this is no strange. I have Furman beating Virginia in the first round, a 13-over-4. I'm thinking about it, but Virginia's average is around 50 points a game, and they even scored 50 against Duke in the ACC championship, which kind of concerns me. But they're a heavily defensive team. They don't get much offense out of Virginia. I have them. If Furman can put up 10-15 threes in the game, I see them losing to Virginia. I see Virginia losing in the first round to Furman. The opponents is San Diego State Charleston. Everyone's on their radars on Charleston. Everyone's on their radar on Charleston right now. Charleston looks like one of those 12-5s, which every year there seems to be one in the tournament, and I have Charleston over San Diego State. The winner of that matchup, we have Alabama against the play-in game of A&M Corpus Christi against, let me get this, A&M Corpus Christi. The play
Midway is, it was in Chicago. And NetherRealm Studios is still in Chicago, which is what bought Midway.
Who bought Midway? What, Valley? No. Was it Valley? No. Valley Gaming?
Well, that was before Valley Midway merger.
And then we're looking at, we were talking about Virginia, and then the matchup Alabama against A&M. Alabama's going to win that one. And then Maryland, West Virginia. Maryland is a road warrior, which kind of, in my opinion, a little bit on the scary side. I know how Maryland plays. And you have West Virginia with Coach Bob Huggins.
Yeah.
Big 12 guy. They moved to the Big 12. Had 23rd appearance in the tournament. I feel West Virginia can beat Maryland, but it's kind of another one of those 8-9 matchups. Can call either way. And then the bottom bracket, you have Creighton, North Carolina State. I have an upset. North Carolina State over Creighton. Bob Valvano, Wolfpack, 1982, all over again. I'm thinking about it. And then you have Baylor, UC Santa Barbara. I have Baylor in that game. Utah State, Missouri. I think I have the dog here. I'm going to have Utah State over Missouri in that game. And Arizona, Princeton. I have Arizona. And the team to get out of that bracket is the defending national champs, Alabama. No, sorry. No, sorry. The team that went in the second round, Alabama, the overall #1 seed, who won the SEC tournament against a game, and I mean a game, Texas A&M. And we'll be talking about that bracket shortly. So we've gone to the South bracket, and we've gone to the West. The next bracket we'll go through is the East. Once time's over and my game will turn, we'll go to the East bracket and the Midwest, and that's about it. And we'll go to... I'm so in-depth into this tournament, it's crazy. And then for the Sweet 16 this year, I do have kind of a crazy Sweet 16. I have NC State Baylor and Charleston Furman. I have Charleston in the Sweet 16 against Alabama. I'm thinking about Baylor over NC State, and then Arizona ultimately beat them and get into the Elite Eight against Alabama, which comes out of the Final Four. And that's out of that bracket. And then the West, I have Kansas, UConn, Gonzaga, UCLA. I'm a little concerned about Kansas, UConn. That might be the one threat. And then the other big threat is Gonzaga, UCLA. And I have Kansas going to the championship game and winning it all in that bracket. So I went with the first two. And then later in the stream, I was talking about the East and the Midwest. Any questions so far for my March Madness stuff here? Like I said, this is the time that if I did this a few years ago with Tom, we didn't do like a lot. We didn't do any games. We just did a live stream a few years ago talking about the tournament, and the next year we actually did it live at Demon Tap. Demon Tap with Mort talking about the 2019 preview of the tournament, and now I'm doing it again for 2023. Like I said, this is the guy you can't stop with March Madness right here. And if you want to face off against me on the March Madness bracket, if you want to challenge against me, remember, it's $20 to get in. And you can change anything and everything up until Thursday at 11 a.m. That's when the tip-off happens.
What do you guys think of the 80s recliner making an appearance on the stream? Kay Sanders wants to know if you like Carvel. I'm sure he means caramel ice cream cake.
Oh, I am a big caramel guy. I love caramel. Anything with caramel, coffee, chocolate, I'm a big fan of. Especially when we talk about March Madness all the time. I need coffee to keep me up.
Let's see the halftime. It says, Virginia, they're killing you with their outside stuff. You have to pick them up earlier and get in their faces to prevent them from nailing so many three-pointers. Wisconsin, they can't win if they can't score, and they can't score if they don't have the ball. Quick hands can cause turnovers. Take some chances. Oh, yeah, there's some beer cracking going on. Not from Brian, but from myself. I like the point guard. Let's see what the center is made of. Small forward, probably the best player on the team. And I just realized I did not update the stream overlay. Which we'll do right now. Tim Duncan's, yeah, he's on Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. They had a good run with Wake Forest this year, actually. Wake Forest had a good run this year. I actually won like a 4-unit play, which is $60. I won $60 thanks to Wake Forest, actually, this earlier this season.
That layup works horribly in this game.
I'm so far ready for March Madness. Running California for the fan.
Point guard's like a defensive pit bull.
Which teams in March Madness would get upset in the first round? That's a great question, Adam. I like the chances of an upset from San Diego State and Charleston. That was the one. Virginia Furman might be a good one too. And NC State Creighton and Utah State Missouri in that first round. I can see that gonna happen. But I think yeah. And then like I said, the only concern is about that's and this year with the madness being wide open this year, anything can happen. I have Louisiana over Tennessee. Providence over Kentucky. That could be a possibility. Kentucky's been under the radar all season. Not much of a brilliant team as years past. And last year they lost to St. Peter's, who ultimately went to the Elite Eight, beating Purdue. And then we have and then that's about it for upsets. VCU St. Mary's. So we got two 12s, 13 in there in my bracket. Yeah, in my bracket I got two 12s and two 13s in my bracket this year. That's the Charleston Furman and Louisiana and I believe VCU. So that's a great question there, Adam. Who Brian got winning the whole enchilada? Deontay, the winner of who I got all last year's champs, Kansas. But that's a brief, rough draft. I will not review until maybe a little later in the week. I'm still thinking about Houston, but I'm torn between Houston and Kansas. The winner is going to be coming from that right side of the bracket. Jayhawks, yeah, Rock Chalk Jayhawks, yep. I have them. Last year, Christian Braun was amazing. They pulled back from a 20-plus point comeback to win the national championship.
Things are going good for Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fake pass. Slamma jamma.
5 slamma jamma. Houston. Right? They said so far we got at least 21 players. This is for a Monday. We only need 8 more to tie the record. 9 more, and we break last year's record at 30 people. That would be amazing if we get 30 before tip-off on Thursday.
Got a question on the chat.
Sure, no problem. Who do you think will win the playing game by under... Oh, Arizona State, Nevada? That's a great question again, too. Arizona State, Nevada. Arizona State almost beat Arizona on the road. I think Arizona State will prevail, actually. So, I got Arizona State in that game, actually, believe it or not. That's another good question there. Share a Carvel cake with Tom. Share a Carvel cake with Tom and Brian. That's nice there, too. I've been a researcher for...
Things are looking good for Wisconsin.
Who you got, the Razorbacks or the Illini? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Razorbacks, Illini. I do have Illini.
Boy.
But Terrence Shannon, you got the Big Ten kind of back and forth lately with Terrence Shannon, and then of course you got Matthew Mayer, and then you got the, like I said, I watched a couple of the Illini games. Do we get the bad Illini team or do we get the good Illini team with against Northwestern? Or you got the bad Illini with Ohio State and Penn State in the championship, in the tournament. It's like you cannot be. I saw the first half of the Illinois Northwestern game. back in February. Oh my God, Illinois can't drop a pickle in the basket, and they were down 18 points in the first half, and then come back and win by 3. That was a turning point because had Northwestern won, they would have been automatically second seed, and then most likely would be a much higher seed than 7, possibly 5 or a 6, with another formidable foe. But 7 seems to be pretty fair. Illinois at 9 is pretty fair too. Maryland at 8. I got Iowa at 8 as well. Brian's pulling hard for Chris Cullen, Northwestern Wildcats this time. I do say so too. This season, good question, good point there, Deontay. This season, Northwestern had some quality wins against the number 1 ranked team in the at the time in the nation, Purdue, and then you have Indiana, number 14 in the nation, and Iowa too as well, also highly ranked in there too. You got 3 of the best teams, and then they beat them pretty fairly, pretty hands down.
Thank you.
And then, of course, Northwestern had a huge start against Illinois, and then crumbled in the second half, giving up an 18-point lead, which concerns me a little bit too. But the overall Big Ten Conference is kind of very concerning in my point that, like I said, I mentioned earlier that Purdue was 13 wins leading, and then you got a whole bunch of crap right in the middle with Northwestern and Maryland and Iowa and Michigan State, Michigan. They're all in that 11-10 win area. Illinois is well there too. Give a brief synopsis of the Loyola season. This season, Loyola pretty bad. They just moved over to a new conference this year, the Atlantic 10. They were in the Missouri Valley for so long. They were elected to transfer to the Atlantic 10 conference. They have much higher quality opponents in there too. Big Ten Big Ten supporter, UCLA. Oh, that's a good question there. Ah, my goodness. Then you got the conference is going to be spreading out to 16 teams in 4 time zones. You got UCLA, USC. I don't know what's going on with the Pac-12. And then you got the East Coast with Rutgers and Penn State and Ohio State. And then you got the Midwest, which includes the Illinois, Minnesota division. SIU will turn things around soon. I very well hope so, too.
Put in a 2 to seal the deal. Wisconsin moving on.
All right.
Badgers.
Brian, who do you think SIU? Okay, I already answered that. SIU may turn around pretty soon. They had a pretty good run in 2002-2003 there. Getting into the Sweet 16, I believe, with the Salukis. Over. Brian, where do you think Lamar Jackson played in 2023? Oh, God.
Oh, look at all these pouches.
Everyone asking me that question since the stream started. I think they'll stay in Baltimore. I think they'll stay in Baltimore this season. They've just franchise tagged him, trying to get for more money, and hopefully they'll match the contract with the quarterback. The only problem is that he's his own agent, so that's kind of a big concern. Brian, what do you think about the Selection Sunday show? I did watch it. It was kind of fun, pretty fair. The big surprises are no big surprises at all. I knew North Carolina would be out of the dance this year for the first time in 21 years. Oklahoma State.
There you go, Memphis versus Penn State.
Oklahoma State, the Cowboys. They're not. They've been pretty good. Not anticipated. So, like I said, it's good. Well, I'm gonna stuck myself in all this time. Let's try that.
There we go.
The Selection Sunday crew. Go Memphis. Yep, I have Memphis actually beating Purdue. But I might re-second that thought.
You better. Purdue's one of my favorite teams. You already told me.
Yep, I know about that. Zach Edey, one of the best. He's 7'4". I actually have a picture of me in the center. If he's 7 foot. Can we pause this game for a little bit? Okay, here we go. So if I was standing like this, the 7-footer will be about where the about the shoulder. So Zach Edey, 7'4", he'd be right to my arm. I'd be up to his armpit actually.
That's it?
Yep. I'm that short. I'm a 5'8".
I see it, Ivy.
For
you. So I'm drinking these Michelob Ultra infusions. It comes with some pure gold too. It's actually organic. They've been sitting in my fridge for a while. I don't recommend. You want water?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you water.
Okay, here we
All
go.
right.
4-4. All right.
All right, Brian, hold down the stream.
All right. Brian, we didn't go in the World Baseball Classic. I'm kind of torn up right now. Oh boy. World Baseball Classic. I'll let you know in a little bit. Do you guys have an idea for a football team? I'm making a secondary pro league for my game. I will ask Tom on that. I'll get you on that. I'll get you on that with Tom on that one. World Baseball Classic. I got Venice. Let me see here. I gotta check my app. I gotta check my Caesar's app.
Down the stretch.
Oh, big lead now. I feel comfortable now. Oh, come on.
Easy two.
Go Memphis. Yep. Ultimately, if I go get Tom and me into the final four, we'll do the old Tom versus Brian matchup. Okay, that one is not too bad. Oh. There we go. My 3-point shot now. Ooh. Again. There we go. I like it. Little something I learned from Tom.
Pumps it up.
Brian Houding would go Memphis. Yep. Let me see. World Baseball Classic. I'll get back to you on that. I've been very active. I've been very active in the last few minutes with I with I have a parlay working right now with the United States and Venezuela and Puerto Rico. I kind of like Puerto Rico's chances in the World Baseball Classic. Tom loves Cinnabon.
Cinnamon? Oh, I got the girls some Cinnabon not too long ago. I wouldn't say I love to eat it. I love this, it smells good. But ultimately, I don't think it's too healthy for you.
Oh, I just got payment coming in. We now have 22 in the pool.
You got a payment coming in from who?
Most likely one of my March Madness guys. Nancy Olsen. Yep. Make it 22 now, Tom. That's one of my friends this year.
An idea for a football team? Secondary Pro League. Oh man. I have to think on that. I mean,
there we go.
We did get included in the Basketball Classics games on Steam as an unlockable team. Just basically retro sports gamer team. And we have done stuff on the past, like playing Tecmo, or even Sean with his NHL series, where he's including not only the people who stream, but the people who come in the chat frequently as part of the team. So that would be a good idea, just to have the retro sports gamer team with the guys who come in the chat.
If Sean's here one day, I would love to get him on the golf course with me. I want to get this rematch between me and Sean. We finished tied one time, the last time we met, actually, at the golf course. Oh wow, I'm up to a 6-point lead now. The lead's been bigger, been stretched out a little bit though. How you like that, Tom?
Pretty good. Might not come down to the last play in this one. We'll see.
Oh yeah. I do like exciting games though. I won a last-second touchdown one time in the Retro Sports League earlier, a few years ago.
Did you answer the question about the World Baseball Classic?
Yep, I was torn between the Venezuela and then and the United States and Puerto Rico. If the Dominican Republic is playing, I have a little Dominican Republic in there too. Mainly the Central American countries, and if Japan's also playing, I have a little bit of Japan in there too. I'm playing more small ball, which is my strategy right now. Keeping up the 2-point lead with 22 ticks on the clock. Ooh, come on. No. 15 seconds left. I'm going to toe for last shot. There we go. 2.9 left on the clock. 2-point lead.
He's been in some close ones.
Oh, yeah.
Chicago Retros, that would be good.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Shout out to DPS Troy and Sean. I believe DPS is joining my pool later on tonight. DPS is joining my pool tonight.
DPS from the D-Man World Order.
He's putting 20, he told me, later tonight.
We'll see if we ever see from him again.
Right? There's no reason to play selfishly. Basketball, the team sport, opening up the court. We work the open man.
Oh, wow. No assists.
Yeah.
You even read Penn State.
I saw the guard for the team. I'm like, oh my god, this Pewdie against the guy who's center. He's like, just pick.
I know,
like,
some of these guys surprise you.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna switch out right away. I know what my plans are.
All right, Brian's got the lead by 2. We'll see if he can hold off Penn State.
And if it holds off, we could see Tom versus Brian possibilities, right?
We could. I also noticed our teams are on the same side of the bracket,
Yeah.
so
The
if,
fi-
if they face each other, we
It's
might
good.
have to give up one of our teams to each other.
Yeah.
Easy 2.
And the only way to do that, I would do oops shit. The only way I can do that is possibly get 3.
Penn State nails the 3.
Oh, come on. Really? Okay, there we go.
Brian shooting over the backboard.
And the lead now. And now a 3-point lead.
Up.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to this afternoon matinee.
Yep. And you can add any March Madness questions you can ask me because this is the day. If you want to do it, this is the day to do it, folks. Oh, come on, block, really?
Yeah, Brian's got a link to his bracket
Mm-hmm.
in the description.
Oh,
He
yeah.
sent it to me, asked me if I could put it in there.
Yep. This, I will look. I want to make sure you're the name. Like I said, I'm 100%. By the way, if you want to know for the record, I had a big night on the Super Bowl too. I won like $480 on the Super Bowl. I had a $250 parlay hit and $100 square on top of all that. There we go. 2-possession game. Opened up pretty big. Oh, come on.
Brian with the steal.
And now a 6-point lead. How about that?
Cool shot.
Deontay saying Memphis going to win this game.
I doubt first.
He's chucking threes though.
Oh, no.
Little pump fake. Oh, they blocked their own shot off the rim.
Oh, Brian with the rebound. Here we go. There's a slam. 6 point. Still two.
Not impressed with what the computer's doing right now.
Oh, no, okay, that was a 2. Good. Still 2 possessions. I'm trying to keep the 61-55. 3:43 left. This is the when I get over the. I remember there's a. I did actually hit a when we were on stream a few years ago. I actually called a double-digit seed in the Sweet 16. Happens to be my school.
What'd you do with all that money that you won at the Super Bowl?
Oh, I did the worst way possible, Tom. I put it back into the gambling area.
Oh, you lost it all?
No, I still have some of it, actually. I still made a big profit still. I still have most of the
Adam wants to know if, since you won all that money, if you guys are going to Hooters together.
No, I'm gonna save it up. I'm trying to save up a lot of money. I just recently bought a brand new car a couple weeks ago for $31,000.
Oh, you got a car payment, huh?
Oh yeah. So actually, I'm gonna do it in one payment.
You are?
Yep, one payment.
You got that type of money laying around?
No, I'm thinking either a payment, one payment, or multiple payments. But with multiple payments, I'm kind of a little worried about interest rates.
I hear you.
Oh, I just got to a free possession lead now with 2.5 minutes to go. So, wow, 73-65, 2:25 left. I'm gonna play.
Brian's heating up too in this game.
Now it's the double-digit lead. If I can hang, I'll probably eat up the clock in the last minute.
Penn State, they don't look like they have it.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's gonna be me versus Tom for the title. It looks like.
Oh, we still got a ways to go.
Four threes and can catch up.
Cool shot.
Okay. when I get to the last minute, I'm probably going to eat up that clock.
It seems like a pretty safe lead now.
81-69, yep.
Party time.
If you have any gambling ideas, I can actually look at the I can actually take a look at the over-unders and any plays for the tournament too. This is the first time I'm gonna actually activate this for the tournament too.
There's no blue fire on this game.
No, oh, well, I'm gonna get the last. Okay, I'm gonna eat up that clock.
Madden NFL 2002.
Party time.
10-23.
I don't know about that one. It's been a while. How about Madden NFL 2003? We still got a Raiders breakdown to do pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked.
I tell you, every year we do this tournament, it's a lot of fun. We're already at 22, which is impressive. Oh, come on. Okay, 25. Let's see, what's the shot clock, Tom?
This is going to be, I think it's 35 seconds.
I ain't gonna move. Oh, that's alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I won.
At the horn.
Doesn't matter. There you go. 10 more.
Memphis Tigers.
Win the game.
Brian, Tom, what's your favorite color? Oh, K. Sanders, purple. Easy.
Purple.
Yep. What's your favorite color, Tom?
I mean, I don't really have a favorite color. I just give a basic answer, blue. But there's not particularly one color that
Purple.
gets me excited over another.
For me, it's purple. I love purple. 3, 4, 5.
Purple like Barney the dinosaur.
Purple like Northwestern.
Oh, that's what it is.
By the way, their first tournament appearance in 78 years.
All right, Elite Eight.
Yep, and all 4 of our teams are still in it somehow.
I'm playing Syracuse.
I have Oklahoma State, and I got the Cornhuskers. And he has Syracuse and Ohio State. We got a Big Ten matchup here.
Ohio State and Wisconsin.
Yep, Classic B10. We got the Big East, ACC right now with Syracuse versus Illinois. Who you guys got here on this ACC Big Ten matchup here? They're currently not in the ACC, Syracuse. Who recently retired Jim Boeheim. Recently ousted him after 47 years as coach.
They ousted him?
I think Syracuse ousted them, or he's retired. Can you double check, chat, if Boeheim got fired or got retired with Syracuse? I remember he coached this team for 47 years. And to put it in perspective, that was from 1976 to this year. I want to double check with you guys, make sure. I don't have the info. IU, Gridiron. IU is actually Indiana. You're for Illinois, it's U of I. It's a problem because you have 2 states that start with the letter I, Illinois and Indiana. If you're talking about IU, that's Indiana. U of I, we're talking University of Illinois. There you go. Thank you, Gridiron. So while we're at it, we can talk about the bracket with Indiana because we just talked about Illinois. Now we're going to go to Indiana, who are playing the Midwest region, and Houston.
Incredible.
Houston playing Northern Kentucky. Houston's expected. Iowa, Auburn. I'm leaning towards Iowa. Auburn's really good too, but I think Iowa's going to prevail. Miami, Drake. Miami's going to win on that one. And then Indiana, Kansas State. I got Indy pulling through on that one. We got the Cyclones versus the play-in game. If Pitt wins, I think I can go with Iowa State. But if Mississippi State wins, I might go with Mississippi State. So that's kind of a tough. Brian, Jim Boeheim is done. Give us your thoughts on the situation. Okay, thanks so much, Deontay, on that one. Well, he's 47. He coaches for 47 years. Cinnabon at the mall. Archie seems like an Illinois kind of guy. You agree with that, Tom?
Yeah, definitely.
I see.
Been living here since the beginning, so.
Boeheim. I saw Boeheim in there too. It's like Boeheim. Yeah, he's been there for 47 years. He's been to multiple tournament appearances. I think a fond farewell seems to be appropriate for him being so long in there. And then we got to Xavier. So where we left off here, Mississippi State. That'll be Iowa State. Pittsburgh plays. It's going to be Iowa State. Xavier, Kennesaw State. I have Xavier winning. And a couple of the experts, a couple of whispers, they said Xavier could be a silent killer in the Final Four. They could be in the Final Four. And then Texas A&M, Penn State. We were just talking about that game. I like A&M chances better than Penn State. They're a little more scrappier. Texas, Colgate. And David makes fun of them. You know what David calls Colgate? The toothpaste school.
Toothpaste school?
You know why?
Is Colgate's toothpaste brand?
Yeah.
I know. That's a good one.
David loves doing that jokes. But I got Texas winning that one. And then we'll go to Texas A&M. The Battle of Texas, A&M versus Austin. Oh. Austin University, the Longhorns had a good run in the SEC tournament. And they had a great season too. Only to be second by Kansas. Tough call. If you put me on Russian roulette, I'm gonna go with Texas. A&M, they're gonna put up a good fight against Texas. Trust me. It's gonna be like 1 or 2 points for that game. So I'm gonna say Texas by the slimmest of margin. Xavier, Indiana, Miami. I'm leaning towards Indiana, and then Houston beating Iowa. And then Houston beating Indiana. It's going to be straightforward. Houston, Indiana. Texas, Xavier. It's another one of those 2-3 games that you can lean either way by a point or two. I'm going to go with Texas by a little bit. And then I'm going to actually change that Midwest bracket. I'm going to have Houston in my Final Four going to Houston. So that's the Midwest section of that bracket. And then
Alley-oop
with 2:47 in the first half. And then later, as Tom plays the next game, I will talk about the final bracket, which is the East bracket. And this is the most complicated of all the brackets, in my opinion, too. Have you been gambling college hoops lately? Deontay, in a simple word, yes. But I've been successful at times there, Deontay. Come on.
Hardcore.
I've been up a couple hundred this year. I started like $880. I'm up to near 1,300, close to 1,400 right now.
Really, on $80?
I was $880 at one point. Now up to 1,400. In a stretch of like 3 weeks, I made like $500 during the Super Bowl. That had a little bit of downslope and then a little bit on top. Yeah, money. Yep, of course. Let's see if I can pull up. I can't pull up the odds on my app. Let's see. Illinois, Arkansas odds. The spread right now, according to the game, Illinois is 2.5 points dog with a 144.5 over/under in that game. So Arkansas is 2.5 points favored with the over/under set at 144.5. And then Northwestern Boise State. Like I said, both games are not in my Northwestern Boise State. I don't have the odds with me.
Are you going to be betting on individual games this tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Northwestern is 1.5 favorites over Boise State with a 120.5 over/under. And one of their star players is a guy named Boo Buie.
Boo Buie.
Northwestern's star player's name is Boo Buie.
Wow.
Like I said, don't mind me. I've been watching all the games this season. Most of the games this season. I like the name Boo Buie. You might get a better chance all Madden versus Echo on Madden 2202. Thoughts on passing of Norm Macdonald? Well, I kind of miss that guy. I love Celebrity Jeopardy as Turd Ferguson. Sorry about that word. And then I go, and then anyone else looking at the game, I can tell you the odds for all the games. Actually, it's on my favorite app, the official app of Brian Wong, Caesar Sportsbook. That's how I.
There's a lot of gambling going on with you.
Yeah, I'm not like, we're not playing like $100, $200. I'm sprinkling $5, $10 bets around to hit big, I'm not like doing $100 bets, more $5, $10 bets, very small bets. I'm a responsible game player. You ever got a good Euro in the Chicago area? That's Euros. They're kind of consistent all over the board. I don't have a favorite place, in my opinion. Alright, so the early games, if you want to take a look. West Virginia, Maryland. West Virginia is 2-point favored over Maryland. Virginia, Furman, 5.5-point favorite for Virginia. Utah State, 1.5 favorites over Missouri. I saw that coming. Kansas. Why would you ever? If anyone wants to do this, I would put a 4-leg parlay on the 1 seeds to win. If you're thinking about any parlay, I saw those tacos. Do you ever do a Taco Tuesday? No Taco Tuesdays ever in a while. I'm also looking. Tom's continuing during the first half. Kansas, 21-point favorites against Howard.
Oh,
there's a shocker. 21-point favorites against Kansas. Then you have Texas 13.5, Arizona 14 points. Houston 19.5-point favorites against Northern Kentucky. Like I said, the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana and Tennessee. I'm leaning towards back to Tennessee right now.
Keep banging. You have to be physical underneath in order to dominate the board. Yes.
I want juice.
You want juice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll hit.
You spilled the last thing I gave you.
Yeah.
Get up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Syracuse, your game is too one-dimensional. Jam. You have to pick up the rest of the offense if you expect to walk away with a win.
UCLA 18-point favorites. Cajuns.
Center in. Give the shooting guard a shot, even though he's a bum.
Province. Gonzaga 15.5-point favorites. Look at these ridiculous favorites.
Brian is from the sewer with the Ninja Turtles.
Not really.
No, they're asking where you're from.
Oh, I am born and raised in Chicago.
Chicago. Me and Brian, we're exactly the same because we are both from the Chicagoland area. Right, Brian?
Yep. Oh, I see what happened. They don't put the other two, the other two games on right now. Wow. Penn State, 4-point dogs. There's some good betting games in this for first round.
Gangsta Boogie on the channel. I had him on one time for a Retro Sports Gamer episode with one of his top NES games, Ring King. Hasn't been on since though. Had some mild interest in what I was doing. Me and Gangsta Boogie kind of lost some touch over the years. Me deleting my Facebook.
NW Wilder. Oh, now we're up to 22 now, Tom.
22.
22.
Who's the new guy that just joined?
It's actually a she, actually.
She?
Yeah.
Wow.
But like I said, anyone can join. Last year, someone won 580. Someone won 250. Top 5 pays. If we get to 30, the 30th person, I will go to top 6. That's as easy as that. I'll go up to top 6 if we can get to that 30th entry. I would love to hit that 30th entry this year.
Gangsta Boogie ever get down on College Slam? Probably not. He's not really a sports guy.
You know who's a sports guy? Me. I like what? I'm a sport. I like playing sports games, and I am the walking knowledge of sports trivia.
I think so. You still got to play Alex and Shalabay in Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
Sports Jeopardy.
Gotcha. I will do that one time.
From off campus.
Sports guy. Yep, I am.
Oh, you.
But especially this week alone, because like I said, I remember I did this for a few times, a couple times last week in the past. Tom had me on Google Hangouts to do the stream with Mark Madness preview, and then of course before we did a monthly tournament, we had College Slam as the March tournament. And before we did that, I did a preview for the brackets this year too. That year too. What do you love more, March Man? What do you love more, March Man? Oh my God, Deontay. Oh boy, that's a toughie.
March Madness or what?
Lamar Jackson. If it's football season, it's Lamar Jackson. If it's
March, it's March Madness.
Oh yeah, second week of March until the Masters. It's all about March Madness for me. Who's your all-time Ravens players? Edry's not bad. I got a couple currently. One of my favorites, Joe Flacco. Love that guy. And the other one, Justin Tucker, my kicker. More important figure, Sister Gina.
Timeout.
Come on, really, Sister? I said, depending on the time of year, in the fall, it's Lamar Jackson. During this time of year, it's Sister Jean. Jonathan Ogden. Okay. So.
What are you doing? No. No, Ivy.
Boy. I'm getting my. Do you have any water, Tom? I'll be right back.
You need some water?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I don't know if there's any bottled water, but you can grab a cup.
I'll be right back.
All right. Gotta finish them off in the last 2 minutes, 31 seconds. Man. I don't know if Illini's better than my Wisconsin team, but the wins aren't coming as easy. On fire now. That's good. Point guard's probably the best player on the team. Fire's gone. How do you think the Morton chair smells? The one Brian was sitting in? Probably ripe. I'm not going to give it a sniff. Syracuse got some defense. Oh, I wanted to shoot that three, but he's right on top of me.
Oh, I did find a bottle of water at Tom.
You did?
Yep.
In the fridge?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I'm back. Any March Madness questions?
How about you?
Who would Brian like more? Morton?
Okay.
I am not.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm not Morton East, Morton West. I don't know about
my
that
sister.
subject pretty well on that topic. So tonight, like I said, tonight's the night. If you want to talk about March Madness, tonight is the night to do it.
Oh,
Tonight,
they stole that rebound. Give me that ball.
tonight is the night. If you want to talk March Madness, tonight is the night. Do you prefer bottle or tap? I'm more of a bottled water guy. If it's tap water, I would prefer tap. I prefer the tap type. If tap water, I would like the filters. If it's... Where are some of your March Madness? Oh, that's a great question, Deontay. Two of them popped up to me right away when you popped up that question. One was the... I had Tom over at my house a few years back.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, it's almost ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
when Tom was over at my house for a watch party, it was the
16 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the Illini pulls off a 6-point win.
March Madness memories. That's a great question. I remember a few years ago with I brought Tom over to my house. Oh my God, the Brian jump, the Custer shot with 3.6 seconds left. Tom saw me jumping up and down like crazy. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah, we got to stream it at your house too.
Yeah, 63-62 final. And then the other one was way back in 2007. Georgetown with Patrick Ewing Jr. was down 10 points with about 4 minutes left. And I needed Georgetown to get into the Final Four to call my Final Four correctly. Come back, get into overtime, and then win it on overtime. And I was like, oh my God, I just called the Final Four. OMG.
That's right, you did. UConn versus Oklahoma State. Here we go.
All right, here you go.
See if you can get it going.
I'm going with Ray Allen again. If I can get a big lead going, that'll help me out a little bit early.
Oh, mine's Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
Favorite Georgetown Hoyas.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Ewing Jr. Patrick Ewing ousted as coach at Georgetown, by the way. He's a great player, but not a good coach, in my opinion.
What? Are you serious?
No, he's a great player, but not a good coach. He got ousted as coach. Patrick Ewing was part of the 83 draft with Michael Jordan. You're impressed with my knowledge, huh, Tom?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Are
you sure? I don't think Ewing was part of the same draft as Jordan.
Oh,
No.
I think 83, right? Was it 83 or 84? Because I remember it was.
Because Sam Bowie was the first pick
Yeah, and you have Michael
in the Jordan draft.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Ewing was the first pick in his draft.
Okay, so it wasn't the same. I remember it was like a big crowd of good players in that hall. That Hall of Fame had like 3 Hall of Famers in the first 5 picks, Tom. Do you agree with me or no?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember was it 83 or 84. There was Akeem Olajuwon in there too. early.
Whoa. Come on, baby. Ryan's holding on the string there.
All right. Oh, come on. There you go. Brian, do you remember the Big John Thompson coach from Georgetown? I think I remember correctly. John Thompson coached from the 2003 team, if I remember correctly, from past knowledge. No, 2017. But they had a bad run, losing to FGCU, and it ousted another team early in the tournament too. I didn't like their team because of the early exits, and we were talking about it with my brother, and we have like a list of teams that we want to avoid. When we do March Madness, there's always like a list of teams you avoid, and Georgetown was in the top of our list because they can't perform well under pressure. So that's how. This is the reason why we've been very successful in tournaments, in brackets, and I've always figured I'm always in the top of the list every year. In oh come on, there we go. UConn's gonna kick butt in this game. I agree so too. We're up 3 possessions early. I want to keep up with this huge run of fortune. Oh wow, 3 points up to 18-10. 3 possessions early, which I'll take. You know. Oh. Alright. Brian, do you like Deuce chances this month? I'm actually gonna hold off till after this game actually because that's a great question, and I'll answer that in the next segment after my game with Connecticut Oklahoma State when Tom hands over the controller to Tom, because that is a great question. I'm gonna hold on to that question right there. We'll get back to you because we haven't mentioned Duke yet in my entire bracket, and it's I'll tell you it's in my bracket. Oh come on, there we go. Where you say when Coach K retired, I kind of feel sad, but it was a great matchup too. It was form-fitting that it becomes the Final Four matchup of North Carolina Duke, the most vicious college rivalry in sports, and it was the final game for Coach K last year before heading off to John Shire. But it was form-fitting. It was North Carolina Duke, and North Carolina Duke was one of the most best rivalry in sports in my opinion. There, Deontay, and it happens to be in the Final Four this year. You got the North Carolina team who ousted Baylor and dimmed the hopes of Cinderella St. Peter's to get into the Final Four, which draws the same bracket with, of course, Duke, who's been mowing down the competition early throughout the entire journey before the last written story of the tournament. Okay. Remember last year's Final Four time? It was North Carolina Duke.
I didn't really remember it too much.
It was a back and forth match between North Carolina and Duke in the Final Four before North Carolina pulls through and beats Duke in Coach K's final game at the NCAA of the season.
Stop spilling the juice, Ivy. You're gonna get this all sticky.
Come on, no. Don't do it. Glad when North Carolina beat Coach K. Yep. How does Brother Rice look this year? Deontay, I'm not into high school sports, I'm more into the college division. I had a little more experience.
Not for you.
It was, like I said, back in fourth game throughout. Duke was up big, then North Carolina caught up, and it came up down to the last minutes of the game. Before ultimately beating before North Carolina beat Duke and getting to the national championship game against Kansas, where North Carolina had a huge lead before Christian Braun and the
Inside.
all right, we are tied.
Cool shot.
Oh, come on. Ooh, yeah, 34-30. Have you ever thought becoming a college basketball broadcaster? I'm not a broadcaster, but I'm more into a, a sports watcher,
Analysis.
sports analyst, yeah. I'm not I don't have the broadcasting juice, but I do have the experience of analysts, like historical analysis. So, because I track statistics and the trends throughout the season, I'm more into doing that as opposed. Oh, we got a close one here, 36-34. I'm still leading. They can't win if they can't score. They don't have the ball. Quick hands can cost another, take some chances. We're down only 2, so we got a chance, folks. There we go. This is it. Second half. You ever think about doing a sports podcast? Well, one of my friends actually has a sports podcast on YouTube right now, actually. A friend of mine doing the Hot Sports podcast on YouTube. And he told me this week his podcast is all about the tournament. The 68-team tournament that I've been talking about. And like I said, and throughout this stream here, because we're doing college basketball here on Tom's stream, we're talking about college basketball at its finest. Don't. All right, we're up 2 with 5:46. Oh, come on.
In his face. Mega dunk.
Any questions to throw at me? I'm holding off that. Deontay said, I saw Deontay's Duke question. I told him to hold off that question until when I get back to you because I got the. I'll tell him about that bracket because that is the most complicated of all the 4.
They're asking what's your favorite shoe of all time.
Favorite shoe? Gotta be Air Jordans.
Air Jordans.
But if you're talking about athletic wear, I'm an Under Armour kid. I love UA.
Wow.
I've been a big fan of Jordan Spieth and Steph Curry and Bryce Harper. And they wear Under Armour, and I have a collection of Under Armour golf shirts at my house.
Squeeze it.
Oh, all right. 4:43 left. I'm up 2 in a very. Again, I'm getting involved in these tight games. Apparently.
44 up. We got a close one. We've had overtime thriller, a 1-point win. And it looks like we got another close one here in the tournament.
Ooh.
College Slam.
If I should win,
There she is. Go get her.
I'll have a. Oh, come on.
Oh, don't get them started on golf. Oklahoma State takes a 2-point win.
No, lead.
Yeah, lead. Sorry. Oh, look at you. He's sleeping. Oh, no, wake up.
Your thoughts on NASCAR? NASCAR, kind of in the middle of the road for me right now. More towards.
Hmm? What? Yes? What's going on? Who called the timeout? The computer?
Me.
Don't press that.
I call the timeout. I mean, you just make a little switch. Posting.
Here, catch it. Hey,
Yeah,
let go,
post
let
it.
go. Catch this. Catch. Catch it. Oh, you got
Gotta make a couple big rebounds. There we go. 2 quick baskets. I'm back tied.
50 to 50. Oklahoma State's got Brian sweating. We got refreshments down here. Ivy's drinking a juice box. I'm drinking a Michelob Ultra. Brian's drinking an Ice Mountain bottle of water. What? What's up?
Oh. Ah, tried it.
Oh, he hells. Oh, a big 3. Oklahoma State.
Up 5.
UConn's in a little bit of trouble here. The big center can't hit a point blank soft jumper and misses a second one. The mid-range not falling for UConn. Oh, man. No timeouts left.
Oh.
You got to stick with these guys. See what Brian can do. Oh, big bucket right there to break the cold streak. Deontay said this is a huge upset in the making. Unless Brian can turn it around and alley-oop.
That's the worst time it. Oh, come on.
Oklahoma State. What is going on?
Okay.
Whoa. This is crazy. What are you watching, Aria? 9-point lead.
I'm in trouble.
I think Brian has the wrong combinations of players out there, but no timeouts left. He has to stick with them. He took Ray Allen out.
Oh, come on.
Brian not feeling that. Thank you.
Magic.
UConn 60, 67.
Oh, I have a chance.
Oh, a big 3 rattles out. Oh, that one's got to fall, and it does. 4-point game. Oh, a huge block. A little jumper, and we got a 2-point game.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Oklahoma State taking a wild mid-range, but he gets a turnover layup. Unbelievable. The big center. Oh, with a power dunk. No one's stopping that. Oh, a big push. A huge block. Oklahoma State can't get to the ball to tie the game. Boom! 69 to 69.
Nice.
What happened, Aria? A little jumper. Oh, Oklahoma State takes the lead. 41 seconds to go. Center using the turbo a little bit. Oh, just barely rattles it over the front of the rim.
Oh,
Oh, huge.
Oh, come on.
Loose. Oklahoma State doesn't get it. Are they trying to let them win?
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I just saw from Oklahoma State. The guy was just standing there. Seems like they're trying to throw the game.
Heating up.
Looks like the Vegas odds were in the favor of UConn.
Alright, I'm not gonna do any stupid last 8.1 seconds. I'm just gonna hold off the clock, hold off the clock.
Brian comes back. Oh, 3 to tie, no good.
I won by what a run in the last 2 minutes. Go Husk.
Come here.
What a run. That was a run, folks. Down 9 at one point and
You
come
were?
back. And come back.
Brian is just really feeling March Madness in his veins right now.
Yep. Perfect time.
I'm impressed by the comeback. It was a little suspect why on that one loose ball play the Oklahoma State player just stood there.
But I ended up winning. That's
It's like, oh, UConn
GG.
needs to win this one.
And now with both our teams, it looks like if both win and both these win, it's gonna be Tom versus Brian no matter what.
Yeah. It looks like I'm gonna have to give you one of my teams to play this game.
Yeah, yeah.
So
If
I'm gonna give you. Oh wait, I still gotta play Ohio State.
yeah, you still gotta play this one, and I gotta play this
Oh
one.
yeah, you're right.
And if it's not too late yet. We got 22 into the pool, and I would love to get a few more in. DBS said he's coming in at 6, and hopefully he'll be in. Greg Marchese.
UPS coming in at 6.
Yeah, he told me to remind me at 6 o'clock about the pool. Paul Weaver.
What are you doing?
I would tell you, make that 22. This is gonna be some good. Like I said, this is some good money. Oh, we got a Big Ten matchup: Ohio State versus Wisconsin. Oh, we got a Big Ten matchup in the Elite Eight.
Here we go.
We're game. Don't forget the links on the description if you guys want to join in. But it's $20 to play. Just to remind you guys.
Big center with a big dunk.
Right out of the gate too. Okay, so Deontay, I did not forget your question on Duke. I have Duke in my rough draft in the Final Four. In the East region, and we're going to talk about that East region right now, actually. So we're looking at Purdue. I expect Purdue being Texas Southern and Fairleigh Dickinson. So unless, like I said, some kind of crazy UMBC upset, I expect Purdue to win. Memphis FAU. I'm saying Memphis. Memphis is more athletic, more active. Duke Oral Roberts. Now, this Oral Roberts is not the same Oral Roberts we had 2 years ago, where they almost reached the Elite Eight against Arkansas. But I have Duke. Duke's well coached under John Shayer. Northbrook guy, Glenbrook North. He told me he graduated from too. I expect a lot more. And he's been he's Duke's assistant coach under Coach K for the last 10 years. So I expect it'll be a well-coached team. Louisiana, Tennessee. I think Tennessee's going to pull through being Louisiana. I don't think Louisiana's going to be that much of a formidable football, but Tennessee proved me wrong before then. So I have Tennessee winning on that one.
It's not bad.
Providence, Kentucky. That I might give it to I might think of an early upset here. I know about Kentucky's Blue Bloods, but lately Kentucky's been a bunch of younger teams, and the one of the players in Providence is a Kentucky transfer. So if his form being enough, Providence might take that player from Providence might take revenge against Kentucky, and Kentucky gets out in the first round again. Kansas State, Montana State, Kansas State, Bruce, the new coach Jerome King. I expect Kansas going to pull through. USC, Michigan State, Tom Izzo, year after year, he gets his teams in shape. I would expect Michigan State comes through on that one, but I have my doubts. And then Marquette, Vermont, I have Marquette winning. So Vermont's going to give them a run, but I think Marquette's going to pull through. In the second round, I'm going to have Purdue beat Memphis, but it'll be like a 1 or 2 point game because they're going to be all over double teaming Zach Edey. If they can get the threes and defending really well on the rebound, Purdue can go deep. But if one part fails, you could blow it wide open for the other team. Now have Purdue winning that one. Duke, Tennessee. I still think Duke's going to beat Tennessee. Tennessee was the preseason #1 in the nation, and they didn't live up to its billing. So I have Duke winning the Tennessee game. Kansas State, Providence. I have Kansas State. And then Marquette, Michigan State. I know they're the Big East champs, but I feel like Tom Izzo teams are more mature, more senior, more experienced. Tom Izzo is going to beat Marquette, going to pull the upset. And then the East bracket, Sweet 16. Like I said, I'm tossed up between Purdue and Duke, but I have Duke in my Final Four, so I have them beating Purdue in the Sweet 16. Kansas State, Michigan State, I have Kansas State winning. And then Duke and Kansas State, I have Duke going to the Final Four that year. So that's my bracket on the East region. So my Final Four, as you follow throughout the stream, is Alabama, Duke, Houston, Kansas. I kind of question. And then we go Alabama, Kansas, and then Kansas winning it all. 3 1s and a 5 this year. Go Vols. Brandon Miller. Well, I followed that situation last night in the news during Selection Sunday. I don't know why he didn't get charged, but I guess it's tournament purposes in my opinion. And now the leading scorer for the team is going to be playing in the tournament. I'm kind of a little bit on the mixed reaction side on that one. Go Vols. I do agree with you, Adam, but I think Tennessee, they were the preseason #1s. They didn't live up to its billing. Had they lived up to the billing, I think they would have been a much higher seed than the 4 seed. I have Duke beating them with a well-coached John Shayer. But this, like I said, is a rough estimate of my Final Four. I might be switching around a couple more times before the tournament starts on Thursday at 11. You're a Jay Billis fan? Jay Billis? Oh, God. All the analysts on ESPN, all these analysts who are ESPN on or CBS or any other network, they kind of overanalyze stuff, you know?
You think?
Yep. I'm not much of I'm this much of overanalyzing, but Jay Billis and everybody else with these bracketology, there you go. So no. This is one of my favorite. This, like I said, this is.
Incredible!
So we're at 22 brackets this. We're at 22 this year, and a couple more are gonna be coming in too.
Incredible!
All right, 4 seconds to go. Ohio State down 12 to Tom's Wisconsin. It looks like his Wisconsin Badgers, if it ends in the first half like this, Tom's playing his own team, and I'm going to be controlling one of his teams.
Yes, sir.
And if I actually win the next game, it's going to be me versus me. Tom's going to have to control one of my teams.
I'm pretty impressed with your performance.
Thank you.
Ohio State, they're killing you with their outside stuff. You have to pick them up earlier and get in their faces to prevent them from nailing so many three-pointers. I don't think I've been hitting any threes. I'm not even going to read what they said for me. The big center out there at 8 power. Jay Bliss.
Jay Billis. Yep, I already answered that question. Jay Billis. I know about him pretty well. He's the analyst on ESPN. Fine. Have you stayed up with your vaccines? Yes. Yes. Why do I ask that question? Look at the record. Look at the record-setting pool this year too. Hopefully, at this pace, it's gonna be even bigger by the start of tip-off Thursday. Hopefully we can get to 30 this year. I'm anticipating at least maybe 4 or 5 more, maybe another 10 more brackets coming in.
Well, good thing we put the link in the description today. We can remind DPS.
Oh yeah, give us your thoughts on the infamous. I don't want. Deontay, let's keep the political stuff aside. I want to be more towards the tournament focused right now. I'm focused more on the tournament. This is why I'm here on stream with Tom today. It's all about March Madness, not something else off topic. I'm so sorry about that.
That's a wise man.
Like I said, this is the night to do it. If I'm here on Town Stream at this time of the year, I'm all about the tournament.
And some Baltimore Ravens questions, always.
Oh, yeah. Of course. You had to bring up that too.
Were you a Ravens fan when they had Jim Harbaugh at quarterback?
Jim Harbaugh. The Ravens aren't there until 96, 97. They were the Browns.
I know, but they had Jim Harbaugh as quarterback.
No, you're confusing it. The Bears had Jim Harbaugh.
No, I'm not.
John Harbaugh was coaching. John Harbaugh was coaching 2008.
There's an action figure over there, Jim Harbaugh on the Ravens. Remember Green Magic tried to give it to you?
Oh.
Big center, little jumper. Oh, Deontay said, please accept my apology for
That's all right.
100% non-political. Brian's texting somebody.
Guess who?
Oh, DPS.
Yeah, he said he is joining tonight.
From the D-Man World Order.
Yep, he's joining in tonight. Oh man, that's it. I've invited a lot of people. I'm trying to get.
Tell him to watch the stream.
I did. I told him that. I told him the link's on Tom's screen. This is gonna be fun this year. Any good cheese in Chicago?
Maybe at Hooters. Who knows?
By the way, Mort's in our pool this year.
He is?
Yep, Mort's in our pool this year.
Where did he come from?
I sent the link to the channel, and he signed up for it. He is 20 more to the winner. His bracket's tight as 20 more to the winner. We're already at 22 brackets already. And
Ohio
count.
State's catching a whooping from Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a Tom versus Tom matchup. And if you want to know, it's Big Ten versus Big Ten in the Final Four. It looks like.
I'm getting my college slam groove on.
Mm-hmm. 22 brackets already, and we can count. There's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left.
C instead of the H in Hooters. I'm sure there's a business that exists somewhere out there like that. You got another question from Deontay.
Deontay, Brian, do you remember a small point guard from Gonzaga several years ago? Eaton Cox. Ethan Cox. Oh, God!
Got you.
He's got me!
Attacks the basket. Hammers it home.
Who do you think's gonna win this college slam tournament overall?
The OG, I'm going to say my opinion. I'm going to be a humble man. I'm going to say the OG over here. OG to the RSG.
Thank you. I remember a guy named John Stockton from Gonzaga.
Yep, John Stockton played for Gonzaga for a while. And then 2003, Mark Few coaches in, and then you got guys like Adam Morrison, Drew Timme, Zach Collins.
That's right.
Zach Collins now plays for the San Antonio Spurs. Drew Timme, I wish I could show you a picture of Drew Timme. Oh my God. Somebody say he looks a lot older than his age. He's only 22. Tell me if this guy looks 22 years old. Tell me if this guy looks 22, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of hair, but he looks 22, 23 more, 23 or 24.
Someone said he looks 40.
No, he doesn't look that.
Let's see if I can get the picture on screen. I have
You
John
wanna show him? Show Aria?
Big Adam Morrison fan? Not quite. Let's see if I can show it. There's a picture here. Does he look 22 or he looks a lot older?
Oh yeah, NBA Tonight 2002. Do you have that game
NBA Tonight. I don't
on
have
PS2?
it. I
It's
don't
an
have
ESPN game.
Yep, I don't have that one yet.
I don't have it either.
I've been trying to find that on eBay for a while.
Get it on there. We need to get that game.
Okay. That dude looks 50. He looks 50. DeAndre said Drew Timme looks 53.
There you go.
Alright, my turn.
Memphis versus the Cornhuskers.
Another big. I'm going to avoid the guards this time.
This game, I mean, this tournament's taking longer than I thought just because Brian's performance, I thought he might have a one and done in there, but he's just been cruising along just like me.
Oh, and if I win this, it's going to be guaranteed Tom versus Brian all over again. Brian, do you think Loyola will make the Big Dance next season? I highly doubt it because of the competition, the Atlantic 10 Conference. Though I've been seeing the conference tournaments and the conference season. I highly doubt the chances with Loyola getting into the Big Dance next season. You have to be really good and really lucky, and to have top tier wins to have any chance at the at the tournament. You gotta have a good resume too. That's also important. I know that for a reason because that's how they get. That's how the tournament can get these quality wins. Will get you into the tournament,
Down the stretch.
and they gotta get on the recruiting system too to have any chance of getting into the tournament. I know this for a fact.
Why you're not getting on top?
Heating up.
Brian, who you got in MIT? I haven't looked into that yet. I'll give you the answer. I'm I'm gonna look at that in a little bit. I don't know who I got in the NIT. I've been focusing on the tournament for a while. Greg Oden looks. Adam, I love you. Greg Oden thinks he's 48 years old. I mean, he didn't play even a single game after the championship game in 2007 in Ohio State. So,
You good? All right, let's change it. Come on.
okay, all right.
Let's change it.
Down the
Well, we're up.
Let's go, Brian.
I would love to have that great final. Nebraska is pretty stubborn. Oh no.
heating up.
No, I'm not. Yeah. We got. All right. You an Izzo fan? That Tom Izzo. It depends on how good Michigan State is. You could have the good Izzo and you could have the bad Izzo. I've experienced both sides in the brackets in past years. I had Michigan State going deep one year and gets out early in the first round. I have Michigan State go out early and they go deep as a 7 seed. So it's kind of like I said, it's a crapshoot in my
Down
opinion.
the stretch. Heating up.
Call timeout. Ryan, where you want him to go? Oh boy, we're getting into the personal stuff here. Lamar Jackson. Ooh, I like keeping Lamar definitely. Kind of keeping Lamar. It long-term contract. They said Lamar going to stay in Baltimore, but if they decide to let him go, first place is going to be Atlanta. The next place might be New England. They're the two best possibilities. Hold on a sec, I got a text message. I'm sorry, probably one the 6th this time. Strictly by sorry about that. Sorry about that, streamers. I'm getting like I said, I'm getting all these people I'm getting all these people joining in the pool with me. This is so many people joining in the March Madness tournament. Like I said, I'm also the commissioner for the pool, and I'm also the commissioner for the pool, and I'm also the the uh, the secretary and treasurer. So I'm working hard out here, guys. Give me some credit. I'm trying. I have like a Christmas tree, yeah. Because the problem is, I meet a lot of people in the pool already. Brian has the biggest pools. Yep. Hey there, Green Magic. How's it going? Are you gonna join this year? The link's in the description, and you can DM me. I can tell you the password, and you can send any dollars to me. Oh, Green Magic's joined in.
All Green Magic's here.
If you want, are you interested, Green Magic, to join this year for 20? I know he was there for a couple of years too. So Brian has the biggest. Northwestern is OP. No, I don't think there's Northwestern here in the college slam game there, Green Magic. They have Northwestern in the tournament as the 7th seed against Boise State, but the problem is they're gonna get ran over by UCLA in the next round. Who you got? What up, Pop in the class? Are you gonna join our pool this year, Green Magic, or you're gonna pass this year? The link is in the description, and I already got a couple members of the RSG people in. And there's going to be a few, and I just got my friend Tom, one of my friends just texted me. He's going to get 3 or 4, or maybe even, he's not going to get all 6, but he's going to get me the number of people needed to break last year's number, actually. So we're going to be over 30 this year, Tom, for a lot of money. This is going to be for a lot of money this year, Tom. This
is Ivy. Okay, it's Coco Melon time.
Oh, we got a tie going to the first half. Hello, Aria. Twist my arm. Yeah, I'll join the pool. Green Magic's joining, Tom. Green Magic's gonna join in this year yeah. That'll make it 23 people.
Recruiting on the channel.
I love it. This is this is gonna be big, folks. We're gonna be into. I gotta keep an eye on the treasure.
Gotta let her watch a little bit.
Wow, we're gonna have 23 at least. Do you need the link or you got it? It's in the description there, Green Magic. And the password is I'll DM you the password to the pool. Last year, I made a little change to this year because I had an intruder came into my pool last year and didn't have a password. This year I have
intruder.
Yep. This year no one knows who that person is. So I skipped that person out and we made a 29-person pool. This year, I put a password to make sure all my friends know about this pool. And now we already have at least 3 people, 24. I don't know what the final number will be, but the pool I can tell you right now, whoever has a bracket will have the largest first place prize in a long time. $300+ at least for $20. Pay up $20 then. Social media first. Thank you, Green Magic. I posted on everybody's. I always message it to everybody who's present. So this is gonna be a fun turn.
Who's present and alive?
Yep.
Not like the voting system, right? All dead people voting.
Yeah. or anyone who's not interested in to challenge the March Madness.
You can't just have all these ringers join your bracket out of nowhere, not even knowing who they are.
Yeah. I'll send the link and fill mine out tomorrow as well. How much per bracket is?
All right. See you, Green Magic.
All right, $20 per bracket. Oh, my friend Steve said he's going to join for maybe 3 or 4 more people. That will put us over the 30 mark. I will do that. Good to see you, Tom. Good luck with the pool, Brian. Thank you very much, Green Magic. Glad to join in this year, too. Oh, my goodness, Tom. I tell you.
Thank you, Green Chocolate. We'll see you later.
Oh man, this is going to be humongous now. Well, we're going to be well into the 30s this year. This will beat out last year at this pace.
You
And
just
we're-
watched what you wanted to watch for.
By the way,
2 hours.
Tom, this will beat out last year if this keeps up. And at this pace, we could be talking another tax bracket for.
YouTube, though. There's no YouTube upstairs.
You could watch a show.
There we go, 52-50. I want long possessions. Keep the game in my favor. I love.
I'm looking for that control. Where is it?
No, don't.
I will tell you this stream is working, Tom. I'll tell you this much. As the stream progresses, I got more people to join in than earlier. We're gonna be talking some serious cash soon, Tom.
We're live. We're recruiting. We're playing a lot.
Little college basketball.
Tournament. Everyone's been waiting for it,
And
or
The-
not at all.
the perfect timing
We're
for
doing
this
it
year.
anyways.
This is the perfect time to do this. You know why? Because it's a tournament. It's my favorite time of the year when you have March and college basketball together. You can ask me anything about tournaments, upsets, and everything else. This is definitely the time to do it. This is the only day to do it. I'm going to be here throughout the stream, so this is the only day you can ask me about the tournament. You call $20 or 20 bucks. I want to make sure. I want to make sure $20.
Stop messing with it.
Oh wow, 60-58. I am not making this game full.
No cocomelon. No. No cocomelon.
Oh no! The first 3 attempts of the game. Oh, come on. Oh, tried the 3, ain't working. I gotta be more. Oh, come on. There you go. We're talking.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Welcome to the stream. It broke out like a few hours ago.
Yep, we've been on for a few hours.
This is to go to the Final Four. Me and Brian both got our teams in.
And the winner gets. And we're also promoting the bracket this year.
That's right.
And during the entire stream, I've been talking about the entire bracket this year. And I'll tell you this, I've done extensive research the last last 24 hours, so I'm ready for the questions. If anyone wants me, I'll be like that. If ESPN is the where all the action takes place. Now it's a 2-possession game with 3 minutes left. No. I'm hearing a lullaby in the background, and I'm still on my second cup of coffee. Top. I've been on 2 cups of coffee already.
You drank 2 cups of coffee?
Today, yep. I've been ready for this week. I've been ready for the next three.
That's why you could speak 5 words per second.
Yeah, like I said, this is my night for March. If there's any night to talk about the tournament, this is the night to do it. I've been ready all about the teams this year. Oh,
This is the Retro World Order Daycare.
yeah. I've been on a
Where we play College Slam.
and like I said, this is the night.
Watch children.
Oh wow, 2-point lead with 2 minutes to go. I might call a timeout pretty darn soon. I'm actually crucial timeout with 2 minutes left, Tom.
74.
Oh.
Brian's been in some close ones. My first game was overtime.
When that next game, I won with about 2 seconds left, literally.
What's on upstairs?
I'm gonna double forward wide up. See if we can work this out, close out the win, and have Tom versus Brian for all the Schmalolians.
You gotta let her watch this.
Okay. What up, DLNT? Sounds like the audience there is hyped up with rattles and toys. But for me, I'm all about the hype of the tournament. It's my blood. It's in my blood every year. When we get to this point in March, we talk about the tournament. And I already and if you were there earlier throughout the stream, I already told you what my bracket looks like on ESPN. I will not review my ESPN bracket until the tip-off is set. But I tell you about the preview of most of my brackets. The tournament. I can tell you the preview of what my tournament looks like. Oh wow, 2-position game with about 90 seconds left. I'm gonna try to hold off. Oh, double swipe, really? Okay, 80, 78, 82 seconds left. Oh, I'm involved in another close one. It looks like I'm gonna try to. Oh, really? Blocking me? Oh man. No, don't tell me we're going overtime. 80 all. Oh boy.
Be a good sister.
If you're betting the over on this game, congratulations. I had like what? Oh.
All right, find something you both like.
Oh no. Oh. 82 all. 82, 80.
Soft ice cream, vanilla.
Come on. Give me a bat. Oh boy, 42-6 on the clock.
Brian in another close one. Nebraska puts down a huge slam. 37 seconds to go. Brian,
Oh! 84 all. Here we go.
Hangs on the rim. See if Nebraska's trying to win. The guy goes a turbo. 86-84.
Look at that.
Brian goes for the easy 2.
80.
Wide open. And Nebraska puts a dunk down. 12.5 to go.
This is going to be a mighty close game.
Little jumper. It's good. 7 seconds.
This is it.
Oh, a turnover. 3 for the win.
Oh,
for the win. Oh, the Cornhuskers.
oh, buzzer beater of all things.
Take out Brian's Memphis team, the first computer victory that you've seen on the stream.
That was a close one. I'll be right back, Tom. Or wait, I'm gonna be next, I guess, right?
Yeah, you're gonna be playing me.
Yeah.
I gotta give you one of my teams now.
Oh yeah. Which let the chat decide.
Yeah, what team do you want to see Brian use? U of I or Wisconsin? You want to see Brian use U of I? Yeah, that was quite the buzzer beater right there. U of I does have a better team, but I've been playing better with Wisconsin for whatever reason. So Brian still has UConn in. Somewhere Penny is crying after that loss. By the time this game came out, Penny was already in the league, but yeah, you don't like to see Memphis go down. I want to say this game came out in like 96. Brian had a big phone call there.
Hello.
He's calling someone. Probably has to do with college basketball, or else he would not be answering. Light lager with natural flavors. Here we go, Final Four. Two of my teams in from the Big Ten, Illinois, Wisconsin. UConn is Brian's team, but you just saw it here on stream. He got eliminated by Nebraska.
All right, I'm in.
Okay, the chat wants you to use U of I.
All right.
So I think this one's, yeah, here.
Oh, this is control number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. This is it now. For the first time, it's me versus Tom.
It's first time on the stream. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom. Grab another drink. Hold down the chat.
No problem. I've been keeping up with both sides today. Penny may have graduated years before this game, but once you're Memphis for life. Nice, Brian. Was that born and raised? Yep, I was born and raised in Chicago. There, Case Sanders. I love this. Memphis, gotta pull this out. Get Penny our way out of retirement. Oh, wow. Yep. Yep, it was a buzzer beater. They got me on the buzzer of all things. Where's Michigan State? Where are my dogs at? I could have added Michigan State. It was early on, but you know, I kind of failed a couple early on the teams. Brooklyn raising nice job on the Baron raising Brooklyn. Michigan State, where my unfortunately we didn't do that there, Alex. We'll try to do that next time. But I can tell you this: Michigan State is gonna play against Michigan State. Michigan State. Let me check my bracket. I've been doing this throughout the night. It's Michigan State USC in the East region. And that game will be on St. Patrick's Day, 11:15. It'll be the early game. So if you want Michigan State, Alex, it's in there on 11:15 St. Patrick's Day, which is Friday. Unfortunately, I can't eat meat that day. I'm Catholic. I can't eat meat.
All right, good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Let's do this.
All right. Tom Izzo, my biological aunt. Oh no, Alex, I've had trouble with Tom Izzo Spartans in the past. In 2014, oh no, with 2015, I had Michigan State winning it all, lose all in the Sweet 16. 2015, I had them out in the second round, gets into the Final Four.
Let's see what he's got. No, I don't think you could do handicap.
No handicap. I don't need one. I'm good.
He's good to go.
Yep. Oh. Oh, come on.
Big Wisconsin night.
All right.
I had to dig the other Sega Saturn controller out of the closet.
To have me here today on this stream. Like I said, this is the night. I asked Tom either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday to have me here for the special college basketball edition of the tournament. On his stream, I asked him either of the 3 nights because I'll be here answering all your questions for March Madness. How I approached the tournament this year and in the past about trends. Oh, we're close. 6-6. Oh, this is gonna be
Close early.
Oh yeah. Oh, got me on the block early there. All right.
Kirk Gibson, most famous Spartan? I don't know about that.
Kirk Gibson.
To me, it's Draymond Green.
Draymond Green, yep, definitely. Michigan State, Draymond Green. I always associate with Michigan State with Chris Webber's from Michigan. Sorry, I thought it was Chris Webber.
How many
Drew
suicides
Valentine
in the chat so far?
Drew Valentine. No, it was some kind of Valentine, I remember, who was in Michigan State. Oh, come on, guys.
This is the Final Four. Brian is using my other team, Illinois. He's still got one of his own teams left.
Yeah, and if it wasn't fitting enough.
Oh, Brian with the turbos.
double R bumper. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm back into this thing in a hurry. I tell you, I'm improved since I last played here, Tom. Right?
Yeah, you must have been playing the Game Boy version.
Yeah, I have actually the Game Boy edition of this game. Actually, I showed a picture of it too. But I think the graphics are a little bland in my opinion because you're talking about 4 different color palettes: the light color, the dark, and then the gray and the medium, the light medium gray and the light gray. Oh, come on. Give me the 3. Let's go. Wide open, Tom.
Aria, you gotta put on something different. She doesn't like this.
Mm-hmm.
In his face.
Oh, come on. That was an open opportunity.
Aria, you hear me?
That was an open opportunity. Over my...
What? That ball just took off in the air. Look at that helium in it.
Yeah.
Wisconsin just doing it.
Yeah, Wisconsin's getting me.
Bring Finley off the bench.
Back up, Finley. Oh, come. Oh, my.
You know, the developers of this game didn't necessarily make each guy the same skin tone and physical
And most
and
importantly,
height as
yeah,
the guys that were actually on the team. Unlike EA and the other companies who made them
Right.
exactly like that person.
right.
So I wonder if they kept making college games where they didn't try to make it like the person if they could have kept doing it. This game actually did that. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the guys
I
are
remember.
resemblance, but not all of them.
No, yeah. My favorite part was when I had Memphis earlier. There was a short guy, and then you have the big guy, right? You remember earlier, Tom? We were like,
Yeah.
it was like so. Oh man, did not want to stuck in a trap about that.
I like the Saturn version though because you get different heights. It's not just small guy and big guy. There's like medium size too.
Mm-hmm.
Costco. I don't really go into Costco. I don't know what their strawberry cheesecake is like.
I do like their roast chicken though. I like the roast chicken there, Tom.
Roasted chicken.
Yeah, the rotisserie chicken, $4.99. Now can't be a bad deal.
A whole chicken for $4.99.
Yep. we always get we always shop there every once in a while with my parents. Come on, give me the 3. There we go. Wow, 2 threes in the last few minutes. I'm gonna make this a little more competitive for Tom. You know, I've been wrong a lot of times in here in the red.
You get robbed a lot of times in the Retro Sports League.
Oh yeah. I had some tough breaks, and I remember I lost 90 in a Tecmo game one time. I lost 94-0 against your cousin.
Oh yeah, I remember that day.
I felt embarrassed that night. I'm like, that was oh, come on.
You owned it though. You were telling people how bad you lost.
Yep. I'm hanging on with you. Come on, give me a
3.
There you go. We're at 6 points. Because we have 6 points in about 10 seconds.
This guy and his layups.
I want to keep it single digits for you.
In his face.
Hit it.
No, only down 8. We're not in bad shape. Ryan, bring Jeff George in to inbound the ball. Slappy chapped and cheeks that night. Oh yeah, he beat me pretty well that night. So I own it. It was my fault. They're killing you with their outside stuff. You have to pick them up. Well, I'm playing outside.
Bringing in the small forward now.
Yep, I got. I'm like I said, I'm playing the timeouts wisely here, so I'll bring them later in the game. Maybe about 3 minutes left. Like I said, it makes me. This is actually, my opinion, my favorite Acclaim game. My number 2 will be NBA Jam, GOG, and then Tournament Edition number 3. But makes me feel back in my college years, Tom, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like this for favorite Acclaim developed game.
Yeah, you get to.
Even though they just copied the code from Midway and just made their own game out of it, they did a pretty good job. They were smart by not.
And they got the voice. They bring back the voice. Tim Kitzrow, yep. And you met him few years ago too. I remember.
Yeah, I met him at Galloping Ghost, won an NBA Jam tournament there. Never put that on the channel. I should have.
Mm-hmm.
The original NBA Jam. They did have an NBA Jam TE tournament. I didn't end up winning that one.
Come on, there we go. Rainbow jumper. Wow, we're down to 8 again.
There was a guy there that is good at arcade games, not necessarily just sports games. And he played in the tournament. He was really good at NBA Jam. I think his name was Norbert.
Oh, come on. Oh, down 6. Oh, we're getting there.
What is going on?
Here comes Brian. Let's go. Oh, wow, we're down to 1 possession. Here we go.
Gonna get that big slam, get the fire out of here.
Oh, wow.
He's glitching.
I have never seen that before. I'm like, really?
I didn't see it either. Oh, you could have hit that 3.
Oh. Oh. Okay, keep it close. Come on. No. Ooh.
There we go.
There's your 3.
Needed a big 3.
Oh. I might call her.
You want another orange?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Looks like you're gonna.
This
I want
daddy
oh.
beer. This daddy beer.
His daddy's beer.
Daddy versus Brian. It's your daddy versus.
Oh man, 3 threes in a row. That's gonna hurt.
Daddy.
Gotta call
We were
it.
just at a 3-point game.
We are 3-point game and it's extended to 12. I had to call timeout right away. I don't blame Brian. Celebrity chipped ring Nintendo Gal.
Claim had QB Club 97, PS1, All-Star Baseball 2005 on PS2. They've definitely had a lot of sports games. I think some of the QB clubs would be in the running. No, don't press that.
If I can get a few,
We're gonna take a ride.
if I can take a few more threes. If I can take a few threes early. There we go. There's one.
Hey, I was on fire.
I need to get a few of them going, Tom. I want. Oh, come on. Get a few. I can't see.
Oh, I went underneath the rim.
Oh!
Ooh.
The alley-oop! But I'm still down 3 possessions, though. I did not want the alley-oop. I want the 3. I need the 3 to have any chance to get fully upset. And I mean an upset, too. I want...
Roll down the rock. I'm trying.
Oh.
A little too late on that rebound.
Yep.
In his face.
Oh, come on, you stupid. Get the... Oh, come on, give me the 3. Oh, come on. I see you're at 8 for 3.
This guy does not want to do anything, the computer player.
Oh, we're down to 6.
There we go. We just need a mega slam.
Okay, damn it.
In his face.
Oh. Well, 10 points. I've been down worse before too. I remember I was down 9. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And came back and won. So 10 points. It's gonna be against Tom. I think it might be too little, too late, unless I pull off something miraculous. But it's gonna be me in the next game, right, Tom?
Oh yeah. We'll see if you can bring UConn there.
It'll be
All right,
you.
Come on, computer player. Oh, he's just useless.
Oh, hang on to the basket. I need to get in.
Oh, he went for a dunk.
I think you got this, Tom. It's gonna be Wisconsin versus UConn. I hope. But it was close. It was close for a moment though when we got down to 3. That was pretty impressive though.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Oh, an oop.
But it's too little, too late. I needed the
Ryan's
3.
Mr. Alley-oop all of a sudden.
That's about the dagger there, Tom.
Wisconsin's going to the championship.
Why did I do that first?
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get within 10. I would love to get within double digits. I would love to. Oh, that's not gonna happen now. I was thinking about getting in double digits, you know.
Deontay's calling Wisconsin UConn. Could be Wisconsin Nebraska. It's a lot of white and red in that matchup.
I'm hoping for Wisconsin UConn. That's it.
Oh, Badgers win. Good game.
I got the 3 at one point earlier. I got the 3 at one point. Remember, Tom? Got to within 1 possession.
You did.
But-
50-47.
Yep, but Tom played me out well. And then it's good. Oh, wait, it's going to be me. I'm going to keep it the same controller, I guess.
Ryan says good game.
Mm-hmm. You
Oh,
can
look at all these Sega Saturn full motion video cutscenes.
Oh, yeah. I love the cutscenes. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the updates right. I'm gonna try to keep these updates very quickly. So I'm gonna be involved in the next one. I'm gonna have to get ready. I gotta get off to a hot start against Nebraska. I don't want to have any more buzzer beaters, right, Tom?
That's right.
Yeah, I got beaten by a buzzer beater.
Sega Saturn system controller still working great from 1996. How many did you eat? Stop. Stop eating those. Put it in the garbage. Put that one in there too.
This is for me. Oh, you gotta change me to UConn, huh?
I already did.
Oh. Oh. I need to get off to a good start.
Daniel Marshall, you'd also be in the league at this point. He was part of that same draft as Penny Hardaway, I want to say 93, 94.
Yep, Danielle Marshall. How long has he on the league, too? He's been there at least 10 years. I know he was there for the Jordan year, and then, of course, in the 2000s.
Pretty good player. I mean, you would say Daniel Marshall's above average role player. Could have big games. Play like a superstar sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But then also fall asleep some games.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Oh, there you go. There's a 3 we needed right now.
Nebraska basketball players, that's tough.
Yeah, Nebraska. They're more known for.
Piakowski from the Clippers.
Yep. They're more, I would say, more known, like, the more known Cornhuskers, Tim Couch.
Tim Couch.
Yeah. Remember him for
Yeah.
the first overall pick for the Browns in '99?
Was he a Cornhusker?
Yep.
I don't know about that. I think you're thinking of Eric Crouch.
No, Tim Couch, quarterback.
Now, I know who Tim Couch is. I don't think he was the quarterback in Nebraska.
He went to Nebraska, I know that. Remember I double check Tom if I'm right. I think I'm right.
Incredible!
So here we go. Alex says I'm right. Eric Crouch, Nebraska. Tim Couch, Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky. Okay, I'm wrong. Then. I remember it was Tim.
Yeah, Piakowski was a three-point shooter. Unfortunately, back then, no one, like Clippers games were never on TV, so it's like...
It's the other, I call it the other LA team.
Pretty much, I want to say, like, back then, the way I'd learn about players on other teams was not necessarily watching games, because teams like the Clippers weren't on TV. It was from video games.
Mm-hmm. That's why I know that's why I had knowledge about all these players.
Kay Sanders wants to know if you ever rocked Echo.
Rock Echo?
Like, wore Echo clothing?
Oh, I'm not. I don't have any Echo clothing with me, actually. More generic clothing, basically. I do have Under Armour. That's about the only designer clothing. Wow. Wow. Nebraska has my number. Unless...
Think Ryan can beat D-Slime? Ryan Tannehill was a wide receiver in college before being moved to QB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Ryan Tannehill, I think I remember correctly, he went to Texas A&M, I believe. I remember about Texas A&M. Now they're more of a hybrid of a... Yeah, I think Tannehill was before Johnny Manziel. Right?
Johnny Manziel?
Yeah, no, they're talking about Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill's a pretty good quarterback.
Deontay's saying UConn better step it up, boys.
I'm going to try.
Oh, a big three.
Instead of get down 4, I'm
get
down.
them back in the game.
Within 1. Now the lead. How about that? In just two, this game can turn around in a hurry, Tom. Oh, this is gonna become 1 point. The seesaw game. There we go.
A little jumper.
Now I'm in the lead. I gotta win this one to play the Tom versus Brian epic matchup. Come on, do it for me. No. Oh, come on. Okay.
Nebraska, put it in.
Down 3. I'm okay with down 3. That's not. Nebraska's even. There you go.
So it's either going to be Wisconsin versus Nebraska or Wisconsin versus UConn. Move star QB in college and play for the Knicks in the NBA? Yeah.
Who was that?
That's Alex. Deontay wants to know if you ever rock a beef and cheddar from Arby's.
Well, I haven't in a long time. I haven't been to Arby's in a long time.
Arby's is really an acquired taste, you know?
I do like little Arby's though. Once in a while, if I'm alone at home, basically. But you know, I'm got my own home cooking, so I'm gonna do it. Buzzer! Oh. Don't do this to me. Okay. Ooh. Up 2.
Ryan's having nightmares of that
Buzzer beater.
arm 3-point buzzer beater.
Yep. Arby's, you rock with me. 8 are you having QB starters? Matt Mark Ferris, Kendrick McNeil. None of them I heard of until Ryan Tannehill.
That's, yeah, Ryan Tannehill, Manziel. The other guys, I don't remember them being anything in the NFL, but I think I remember Stephen McGee.
Brian, what are some of your favorite home cooked meals? Well, I make my own crab cakes. I make my own pot roast. And during the Super Bowl this year, for Philly cheesesteaks for the first time.
Did you have a Super Bowl party?
Yep.
Who was there?
My friend Alex. My Ravens friend Alex. I invited a lot of people. They declined at the end. It was just 3 of us. And that's when I hit that huge parlay that night. I actually had Kansas City winning in about. I actually had Philly until the last 2 minutes of the game. Last 2 hours before kickoff. I ended up changing Kansas City with Patrick Mahomes. And I hit it for a huge hit. Like I said, for $425. That's not a bad.
I want to say I saw Jared Johnson, but I think I'm thinking of Jared Jeffries, an NBA player. So I don't really remember him.
Oh.
He was with the Cowboys for a bit.
Oh, come on.
Johnny Manziel, yeah, he knew how to party on social media, you know? He was doing it big. He was larger than life for a couple years, and then just all fell apart for him. What is going on with this, Arya?
There you go.
Oh, puts Brian back in a little bit. He's hurting.
And get that 3, baby.
Attacks the basket. Heating up. Blocks the shot. Blocks the shot. Oh my! Blocks the shot. Inside.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
A few more comments in.
Okay,
Virginia Union.
Virginia Union. You mean Virginia Comics?
Giselle was a party animal. He was good enough.
Oh,
to
here
back
we
in
go.
college.
2-possession lead now. I want to make sure we get the Tom versus Brian matchup in the final.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens to a lot of guys, at least when they actually used to play football in the NFL, where like you get a guy that has a certain talent and then the ego of the coach wants to override what that talent can do and basically force him into a system of offense instead of building the offense around that unique talent.
Oh,
UConn takes the lead.
2-2.
Brian, Mr. Tight Game. He's a March Madness tight game type of guy.
I know.
Nebraska's having a Cinderella story. Oh, the oop.
To make it 2 points with 2 minutes to go. I gotta get turnovers. No.
59 up.
This is gonna be. I am not appreciate. I don't want to end in a buzzer beater. If I end this in a buzzer beater, this game's crooked. If I end this in a buzzer beater both times, it's gonna.
Oh, what hops.
141 left. You gotta make sure it don't. This, but every single time I get involved in a game like this, I always get. I want to make sure I don't want to.
Pop.
Pop?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. This daddy beer.
Oh, he misses a jumper. Nebraska gets the rebound. Little pump faker.
Oh, goaltender!
Attacks the basket.
Yeah, he didn't want to work that hard. Yeah, I mean, some of these guys naturally talented, don't have to work as hard. I mean, I get it to a point. Like, I know sports for me, once I learned that they were work at a certain level, it's like, I played sports because they were fun, not because I wanted to run, 5 suicides a day.
Oh wow!
I get it for
Oh,
conditioning
I
and
just had
stuff,
the lead. Oh wow! 30.7 left.
Cool shot.
71-all. Ryan with some risky passes. Oh, a huge dunk. Nebraska just won't go away. 14 seconds. Tied up. 73-73. Oh, jumper. It gets knocked out by his own player. And he misses the dunk. Nebraska. And a skyhook for the win. He blows it. We're going to overtime.
Can't take your computer. I want to win this so I can play Tom. Boy, Nebraska doesn't want to give up.
Oh, we played some Madden. I tried to do a season in Madden NFL 2001. I was having fun with it. I think the biggest problem was that I tried to play on all Madden. It was not fun on all Madden.
This is it. Wow, we're going to overtime for the first. This is the second time we go to overtime.
All right, Ivy wants to play the arcade cabinet. We'll put it on for her.
I'm going to take an update on the.
Give us an update. How many people you got in the bracket now?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Let me. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
That's all right. Play the game first. Forget the bracket.
22 stills. But there's going to be. No. People still.
For 3, Ray Allen.
Oh, come on. Really? Oh. There we go, tie. Did it? Okay, here's the Hornets. 2 points. There's your guys. We're tied again. I hate getting close.
Brian is having nightmares about Nebraska, and Nebraska's hitting little mid-range jumpers, just tearing this dude off. Unbelievable.
We're tied up again.
Fan-controlled football league.
Oh yeah, the FCF. I heard about that. Oh come on. Oh, it goes in and I take the lead. Oh boy.
Nebraska hits a huge three.
And the center takes a 3, for goodness sake. There's my 3 back. Here we go.
It's a 3 right back. Ivy's a basketball player now.
No, I take a 2 possession lead. Here we go.
Uh-oh, Brian. He wants that championship.
I want that.
Nebraska with a huge dunk.
Okay, I do not want to get this game close. I don't want to have any more hard.
What? Oh, Nebraska cannot hit.
There you go. There's the exclamation point. Now down. Oh, come on. Yes! Look at that. 8-point lead, 3 possessions.
Brian, it looks like he's got this. Still 55 seconds left.
Cool shot.
38 seconds. A big 3. No.
No, I only needed 6 points. I gotta hang on to the clock. Gotta hang on. There you go. That should be. Oh, send me the link. It's gonna be Brian versus Tom in the finale. Oh, it's
UConn versus Wisconsin. Here we go.
There should be the exclamation. No.
Here we go. It's a basketball type of day.
That's okay. 2.3. I don't need to do anything else. Yep, 90. Tom versus Brian, the finale.
Here we go. Who do you got? UConn or Wisconsin? Me or Brian?
Who you got? Brian? We know what happened to the first game, Brian versus Tom.
Okay, you got it, Ivy.
I'll let you have the controller, Tom. I'm going to send you the...
Here we go.
Good luck, my brother.
Wisconsin. It's a tongue twister a little bit.
I've been getting links. This been the all night. I tell you, the Monday after the tournament, the Monday after these brackets, everyone's after me, Tom.
Tracking you down.
Yeah, for money, you know.
All right, here we go. Championship game.
Brian versus Tom. I shook hands earlier, so.
Triple option said playing a season in college football USA '96 for Genesis with A&M. Leland McRoy at running back. I think Corey Pillig at QB. I haven't played much of that one. I have to be honest with you. I've heard good things though. I remember playing NFL '95, and I liked that game. So I've heard it's pretty similar. All right, championship game. Now this is
I'm gonna change up a little bit.
time to share it with all your best friends.
Brian versus Tom.
We didn't know if it would come down to this.
But it's gonna come down to it. It's form fitting.
Championship game.
Brian
This
versus
has almost been a 4-hour-long tournament. Me and you.
Yep. And now it's gonna.
This is the Retro World Order taking over the Retro Sports Gamer channel.
Don't forget about the link if anyone's interested.
Don't forget. Do not forget.
Here we go. Championship game. Tom, you're in the red and white. I'm in the white and blue. Here we go. Ray Allen's been taking me for the entire journey. The tip-off goes to Brian.
Oh, just a sloppy pass.
But makes the 3 nonetheless to start the game. Here we go.
RWO for life. Forget DWO. With their leader, Lumberjack Cracks and DPS. They're out of here.
Oh, 7-4 UConn. Just.
Oh, drain it. Let's go.
We're tied up early on in the first half. Gotta keep the pressure on top. Gotta keep the pressure on top. Oh, the assist.
There's the Horace Grant down there.
Yeah. Oh, the alley-oop, despite the injury. There we go. 11-9.
Wisconsin might be a little outmatched on paper.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Wow, Tom with the block. All right. That was a big opportunity to blow the lead a little open. Oh, man. Tom is just right on top of me.
Well, I'm playing right here.
Yeah, Tom versus Brian there, Aria. Don't forget the streak. Don't forget the link. If you guys want to join in, I will tell you right now, based on these submissions coming in, we've already broken the record. If everything holds up this way, we're going to break last year's record of 29. Oh, on fire. That's not good.
Oh, someone asked earlier if there's blue fire on this game. There is not.
This is orange fire.
There's no team fire that I know of.
Oh! Come on. Give me some momentum back. Okay. Stop the play. Stop the fire a little bit. 21-13. I gotta get some threes coming my way. I don't want this turn to be a blow-away. I don't want to turn this into a huge... It's gotta stop getting behind.
Turn it into a blowout.
Yeah, early in the first half.
Wisconsin off to a hot start.
That on fire got me, you know. There we go. Oh, it was a 2. I know it was a 3. I see her. She's growing to the sports thing a little bit. The only I was at Indian Oh, the alley-oop. I did not want the alley-oop, but I'll take it. Down 10, you know. Oh, come on. No. No. Oh.
What happened?
Okay, I'll take it. I stole it, I believe. Alright, down to 2 possessions.
Coming back a little bit.
Gotta get on. Gotta get on. Oh, no.
Oh, that was a 3.
No, it was a 2.
Check the tape.
I had the same problem too, Tom. I had 1-3 count as a 2. But we cancel each other out though, Tom. Oh, and now there's your 3. Down 9. Come on, give me 3 answer back. Here we go. Here we go, down 6.
It's a 3-point festival.
Now it's a double fest. 2:30 left, 2.5 minutes left in the opening half. Oh. There you go. Down 6. I gotta get inside.
Feel like B.J. Armstrong with this guy.
There we go. There you go. Now we're within 3.
Timeout. It's too close for comfort.
Come on, Tom. Let's make the crowd excited. You missed my laugh, don't you, Tom? Let's make this game exciting. Yeah. I want the crowd to be here to watch real madness. We've seen buzzer beaters, 1-point games, overtime. I would love to see. I would love to. That's what the tournament's all about.
I don't remember Nolan Richardson, so I can't say who I have.
Nolan Richardson? No.
I'll take Pooh.
Mm-hmm. Triple option. Too close for comfort, Tom. I love close games.
Oh boy, not a good start.
Oh, 1-point game. There we go. Wow, I've been down 10 for most of the half, and if I can make a 3, I can tie this game up, which a big possession. I can take this lead if I can get it. Oh, 3.
Oh, huge 3.
3, now 2 possession game.
Daddy,
What's up?
turn it up. Dad.
3. Oh. Oh, come on. Really? And Brian takes the lead by 1. 11-point run in the last few minutes. Oh, I want the crowd to have what they want. A close game throughout. Oh, whoa.
Party time.
Oh, come on. There you go. 43, 42, 40, under 50 seconds left. Still good.
Ball from this guy.
Takes the lead again. 43 takes up on the clock.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh. Wow, here we go.
Cool shot.
27 seconds left.
Gotta settle down.
I know.
Oh boy.
Tie game.
And I'm saying good game so far.
Oh, we're evenly matched. Oh no, Tom on a 6-0 run in the last 37 seconds. Oh, we're
On it back over.
8.2 ticks. Oh, I want the crowd to be. Oh no. Gotta do it. Oh, no.
All right, good half.
52-49, down 3. I'm up 3. No,
High
Tom-
scoring.
High scoring first half. Down 3. Tom's up 3 in the half. Who you guys got now? You can't win if they can't score. They're getting position on you. Taking your chances at boxing. I'm trying there.
Couple repeats.
Yep. Here we go. This is it for all the enchiladas. Right, Tom?
Yeah, this is it.
Only down 3. If I can make another run, this is it.
Adam goes with me.
Anyone going with me?
Who's sticking with Brian? Anybody?
I remember I was down 10 at 1 point, and I took the 4-point lead.
Stop, Ivy.
Go with Tom. This is my. I'll be careful with Tom. I know he can get me anytime. He got me. No.
Point guard's a bulldog.
Heating up.
Oh no. Come on, get me. There we go. Now 2-point game. Back to that 2-point game.
Ivy, wipe this up.
Oh, a 3 to make it within 1. 30 seconds left to go in the second half. This is going to turn out to be another classic, Tom. Remember,
It's looking like it.
Oh, come on, Tom. There you go. Stay within 1 of the. Stay within 1. I want to get. Oh, take out the top of the net. All right. Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Oh, great pass.
Now we're 2 possession. I don't want 2 possession. Keep it. Oh, really? Thank you. Oh, 62-59.
Oh, into that one.
Oh, tied it up, folks. Oh, wow.
Intestinal fortitude. I'm going for it. Little point guard.
This is
Brian has the knowledge, pure talent. But Tom's got the heart and the hustle.
And Brian's 3 takes the lead. Oh boy, this. If we can.
Shot it backwards, I think.
This is the night of all nights here, Tom. I love this. We're going to seesaw. We're going right down to the end of the game. I love. This is why I love. This.
Oh, that was a 3.
There's a glitch. Effing glitch. Come on. Come on. I am not. Come on. Oh no. Oh, come on. 3! We tied it up. 3:53 left in the game. Tied it up at 70. Oh, and Tom comes back with a free of his own. We're literally chained 3 to this boy here.
Oh, it's deep.
It did! Oh, man.
Doesn't matter. Oh, no. He blew it.
Oh, and Brian Haley.
Get done.
78-75.
Did it.
Oh, we're tied again. Oh, come on.
There we go.
Now, I tell you, it's been a tight match. The only big lead was earlier with Tom at 10 points, and then Brian makes it. Okay, now it's 2
Sharing
possessions.
the ball. Thank you, Kareem.
Oh, come on, get me within 2. Okay.
Time out. Let's get a sub.
This is for the match, right?
This is it. This is it. The whole tournament's coming down to the last.
They call it one shining moment. Does anyone remember that one or no?
NBA 2K23.
Play some 2K. Oh, 2K3, not 23. It says 2K3. I believe.
2K23?
No, it says 2K3 actually.
Oh, 2K3.
Yep. I believe that's from the PS2 console or Xbox.
Thank the Lord, anything is possible.
Oh man, this is it. Timeout, called by Tom. We gotta get.
Putting that in.
Oh, come on.
Pick up the ball. I'm standing right there. Oh, I feel like they do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
This game does not like Wisconsin right now.
Oh. And I call a timeout.
Uh-oh.
This is crucial, right, Tom?
It is. This is a big substitution.
86-82. Down 2 possessions. I'm going to keep... I'm going to go with going with the center, so I'm going to keep Ray Allen. Ray Allen's been good to me throughout the tournament. I'm going to keep Ray Allen. He's been good to me throughout the tournament, Tom. I won't let that...
That he has.
He's been keeping me close throughout the entire game. That's it for substitutions, right? I made... All right, 86-84, 2:06 left. No substitution for both of us. I gotta make a 3. Somehow I gotta make a 3 to have any chance. Oh, bad.
Steal.
Oh no. And I have no more time. Okay, Ray, clutch for me. Come on, Ray. Oh, come on, you. Sure.
Oh, come on.
From half court. Dang it, I didn't want to go half court.
Oh, big rebound.
Offensive rebounds. Come on, make it exciting. Come on. 92.
Oh, I was on fire too. I couldn't get the block. Oh, he didn't even dunk.
Oh, now we're down. Under a minute, not down 2. Come on, just there we go. Oh my! It's getting. Oh wow!
Oh man, big play right there.
Oh yeah.
Steal it back.
Oh, we're tied up again. You can't write up a better script than tonight, Tom. Let's go. Oh, you
Oh,
can't.
I'm trusting the computer to make that shot. Yeah, the computer player's playing. It's not tag mode.
Oh,
big steal.
and
That
that.
one could put it away.
Not over yet.
Oh, you had a good push too. Point 3, throw it up. Oh, good game.
3 points.
Wisconsin wins the tournament.
And you know what? Since it was such a close game, Tom, I'll make the announcement on stream.
Okay.
You get a free buy-in to my tournament.
Whoa, that's huge. A free buy-in.
Free $20 to the tournament, Tom.
All right, thank you. I'll fill out a bracket.
I will for beating me in a fair match.
It was fair. Wisconsin, UConn.
Yep. So I will send you the link via email, and then you're gonna get in on my treat. $20.
All right, Brian Street throwing it in.
It's fair. You beat me by 3. So there you go, Tom. You're in our bracket, fool.
Yeah.
All right.
Deontay says, I love you, brother, so much. You helped me so much throughout the years.
Yep. Now
I miss you, boys.
Now that was the closest game we've ever been involved in.
Yeah, it was legit, you know?
Now you get
It was a little bit of a mismatch. UConn's better, but you were playing well. You had a good push at the end. If I would have lost the ball,
It
I
could have
could
been very
in
well.
trouble.
And now you're gonna get a free buy-in.
There's the end result.
Mm-hmm.
Wisconsin winner, Connecticut final, semi, Nebraska, Illinois, Memphis out in the Elite 8.
Mm-hmm. So now I will send you the link tonight, and you get a free chance at a record. I will tell you this right now. This pool is going to be record-breaking. I'll send you the link tonight, Tom.
All right, great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's going to do it for the stream. Take care, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Retro World.